What's up, everybody? It's your boy STEVO D from the 313 coming at you on another Friday night hangout. Um, let's see here. It is 9:30. I am on time, which is crazy because I have the 2-year-old twins here and also the sister puppies that are 9 weeks old. So my household is a little crazy right now. But that's not going to stop me from coming on here and chatting about some RC stuff. If you've seen the thumbnail, that's the picture that's going around. Is that going to be the new Arma? Was it photoshopped? We can talk about it. Let me get this set up, get a couple invites set, get a couple guys up here on the panel with me, and you guys in the stream we will talk to. So let me get this set up. Sorry, it hasn't been set up yet. Where is the video? Okay, right here. Okay, hopefully it's paused. Okay, there we go. Wow. All right. I see some guys in the chat. Let me pop this chat out real quick. Move it over. This has got to go. All right, this is cool right here. So let me see who we have in the chat. We have RC Slick. He says, "What's up, dudes? What's going on, man? Roadside RC. Let's start this party, Holly." Today, what's going on? He just got done with a nighttime trail run with the Red Cat 7 and 8. Nice. Trash Can Ninjas in the house. He likes to party, don't we all? Green Frog RC, what's up, Kagan? How you doing, buddy? RC Recreation is in the house. What is going on? Liam 14 Delhi. JP Slayer's in the house. Brandon Timberland, what's going on? Donald Whitted, the tank, which he's got a family thing to go to, so he won't be with us tonight. RC Dude 81, what's going on, brother? What's up, Sean? We got Sean in the house.
Yeah, what's up, Steve-O? How's things?
Not much. Not too bad. Can't complain, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. We're above grind, so we woke up this morning. Such a good day.
Yeah, definitely. Island RC Duke is in the house. Rob BRC and stuff is in the house. Bobby's RCs. What's going on, you guys? Hit that like.
Yeah, hit that thumbs up, everyone.
Heck yeah, buddy. Let's see. I wanted to ask RC Dude 81. He might have a little bit of the scoop on the Arma since he gets them sent to him early.
Yeah, he gets the early editions. You know?
I guess if you send it that hard, you earned it. Well, what do you think? You guys think this photo is fake? Do you think it's real? If it's real, are you happy about it? Are you satisfied? Did you think it was going to be something different? Let me know in the comments section, and we'll talk about it. RC Players in the house. What's going on, buddy? So yeah, what's up with you, Sean? I seen you had a video of you running the 2 cars and the 1 remote once again.
Yeah, that's it. You know, just
Did you like my comments that quit playing with yourself?
Yeah, that's what I wrote back there. Once you start, you can't stop.
I didn't get the reply yet.
Yeah.
Oh, RC Dude 81's emoji is a guy with a zipper on his mouth and a laughing one after. So maybe he's got something that he cannot show until.
Yeah, he's probably doing the test hits for it, like, you know.
Right on. 12R1, what's going on, Chris? Good to see you. We're trying to get RC Dude 81 to spill the beans on what's this, if that Arma's real or not in the thumbnail. RC6 says it's fake. Recreations laugh not loud. Green Frog says, Steve-O, did you send out the invites? Yes, I only sent a couple real quick just to get started because I was behind, but here you guys go. I'll throw it into the chat. RC6 says it's a big tease. I don't know, man. I love my Creighton, and just to imagine something that's that big of a Creighton, if that's for real, I think it's going to be a little crazy.
Yeah, I still think it's going to be between the Yeti XL and the Lucy Rock Racer or the Rock Ray. I think it's going to be in that field somewhere.
See that? We got him on tape. So if Sean's right,
Yeah.
the new Voodoo Master.
Yeah. I think it's going to be somewhere in that field. Right.
Yeah.
But you never know. That's the whole thing about it. I think 3 days or something. They said they're going to release some more info.
Oh no, shit. Okay.
Yeah, RC Dude 81 could put us all out of our misery right now, probably. You know.
Yeah.
But the end all the guesswork.
I'm thinking he might have something at home that he's waiting to film.
Yeah, he probably already has film, just waiting to hit send.
He's got them uploaded, ready in the chamber.
Yeah, just waiting to go. Yeah, 11 Charlie said he'll be in a few minutes as well.
Okay.
He'll be jumping in.
I forgot to send RC Bash Boy one. Well, if he comes in here, you can click on the link.
Yeah.
Let's see. RC Recreation says I think it's a fake, but if it's real, it's pretty cool. So nice.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Roadside RC in the house with us on the panel.
How we doing, guys?
Good, man. Just
Hey, Roadside, my things.
starting this Friday night out to seeing what's the word in the RC community.
That's right, man. Everybody talking about that Arma, right?
You know, what do you think? You think that picture's real, or you think it's fake?
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah,
It's real. Maybe it's a prototype, maybe something else, but it is what it's going to be. Something like that.
yeah.
That's my guess. I'm in. I don't have the pocketbook to afford one right now, unfortunately. If I had to guess what that thing's going to cost,
Yeah,
but yeah, I'd love it.
I'd
love it. You know, I mean, we have the X Max, we have a Super Rock Ray. I'd love to put that up against it. I think it'd be awesome, but I think that's what it's going to be. That's my guess. Somebody leaked it. Somebody's in trouble. 4 leaked it. And it's not me.
RC Dude 81 said you guys are hilarious.
Hey, we gotta keep it entertaining, right? You know.
Yeah.
Overland RC is in the house. He says he can't stay, but here to say hi. Well, thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate the support. RC Voodoo's in the house. He says, "What's up, guys?" It's all caps. Denali Underground, Friday Night Live. You know it, buddy. You know where to find me every Friday night. Not much, man. Oh, guys are talking in the chat to each other, saying hi, saying what's up.
Yeah.
So, what you working on something tonight? Roadside.
Yeah. So we did I don't know if you can see it here. So this is what's left of my X Max at the moment. Maybe it's easier if I pick it up. So literally, this is. Sorry, I'm camera illiterate. This is literally what's left of my X Max. Literally going back, brand new chassis, brand new, almost everything. We had a skate park session. I guess it was like a week and a half ago. Skate park session. Already released the first video out of it. Part two, we pretty much destroyed the X Max. So literally blew the whole thing apart into all of its individual components, everything,
Wow.
and rebuilding it from scratch almost. So it was a damn fun time though.
Yeah. I seen the first video with the sparks at the end.
It literally. Oh, do I still have it? So if you guys are familiar with the bottom of a X Max, right, it has these skid plates underneath the rear, and it drug. You can't see this at all, can you?
Yeah.
It drug this rear skid plate so much that it was actually flattening out the screws to where the old screw that was in there, the head was gone. The head was literally, it had destroyed the plastic, and the head was so far gone that I had to take it out with a pair of pliers to get the rest of the screw out. It was crazy.
Hey, Green Frog's up here with us too. I'm sorry. Just had to say hi to Green Frog. But yeah, when's the part 2 coming out where the rest happens?
A good question. Turns out I've been pretty slow and working on videos lately. So just released a crawling video because I went and did it with some other guys and like feel like they want to see that stuff. So hopefully this week I'll get to that. I'll get to that rest of that video.
Hey, what's up, Gordon? Danny. Cole Potter said bomber. Gap's in the house. Say what's up, Gap.
What's up? Yeah. Bomber. What are you talking about? Man, I'm still pissed off about this freaking cat.
Oh, you still didn't get the wheels to fit, no?
No, I'm trying to fit the wheels that it comes with, and they're having a hell of a time trying to fit onto the actual tire. But like trying to squeeze that thing, I got to get a couple longer screws. Actually, I got all these bags of Arma screws that came in today because when you buy a new body, and then you got to buy. See, I had that monster body that denied me.
Yeah.
Buy the roll cage for it, and then the spare wing. Well, it doesn't come with any hardware, so you got to spend all this money on these freaking bags of screws.
It's fucking hit at Traxxas. Traxxas does the same. Like you buy the flares for the TRX4 and the fenders. They don't come with bloody hardware. Like.
Yeah, I had to buy all this hardware, and then like the ones that are flat and big-headed that holds the wing down, that goes the 3 in the back, those are sold out everywhere. And like I almost thought about trying to see if the ones that you put on the UDR body, how those are the same type. Yeah. And I couldn't find them, man. I'm like, man, everybody must be freaking buying them up to put their wings on the new bodies.
Crazy.
You got to get this pack of 4 nuts is like, I don't know, each pack's like $5 to $10 for just these screws. So I spent a good $30 on just the freaking hardware.
Yeah, that's bonkers. Like, hey, buy it, break it, fix it. What's up?
Going on, Ben. Hey, Kagan's in the house, and then I see Gabriel popped in. RC Bachelor Boys in the house as well.
Yo. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up?
Hey, Bachelor Boy.
I had the chat, and it was covering you guys. I didn't.
Were you driving hard today, Bachelor?
Somewhat.
RC Propaganda. So no luck with wheels.
Yes.
Not yet, man. I might have to just buy another freaking set. Spend some more damn money. I'm trying to save up and Arma's freaking something that I'm gonna want.
Mm-hmm.
If it's big,
Chances are.
If it's big, it's not,
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if it's really the X-Max killer, I mean, X-Max is, I forget what my kids were looking at it earlier, $940 or $950.
Yeah, $890
right now price.
Yeah, right now I'm on $891.
Arma's going to come in just a little bit cheaper than that, but not a lot.
Yeah, so Steve-O, RC Recreation is saying check out the video. He done on a set of RC 4-wheel drive wheels. He actually put butter around the inside of the rim and pushed them down into the bead lock. So the bead then, right, so he worked, so.
He was having issues then, just like I am.
Yeah, so he put like butter on them and then pushed them in, and they actually just went down in. I normally just put a longer nut and bolt through where the hex goes, and just put a longer nut and bolt to pull them together.
But sometimes even washers work too, with the, you put the hex and then a couple washers, and then you put the wheel on there, and sometimes, that tiny space that the washer is also giving you actually does help as well. So
that's what I did. I bought a bunch of shims right here and tried doing that too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And really, and no luck, nothing.
Nothing, man. I'm going crazy over here. I want to drive this damn thing.
Wow.
This is why they have tires that are pre-glued to the wheels. Tech with bead locks.
So Triscan Ninja, Steve is saying, have you tried the hardware from Fastenal?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, never heard of them. Like so.
Fastenal is a place where they sell nuts and bolts and a bunch of
Hardware.
hardware and stuff.
Oh, you know what? I think that I did go to that place because I was looking for washers and stuff. And they emailed me because I left everything in the cart because I didn't end up. I was like, oh shit, I ain't got the money to cover this. So I left it in the cart and they keep emailing me, hey, you forgot something in the cart. I got the heater going finally.
Yeah, totally, Ben. It is frustrating having to buy all that stuff, the spare parts.
Yeah,
And then-
you spend I think the roll cage is like, I don't know, $17, $20. You'd think that they throw in the screws to put it together. And then the wing is like $11 or $12, I believe. And you gotta buy the three screws and then the 3 nuts to go with it.
That's just insane, like, you know.
RC Propaganda says, girl that lives at my place has Fastenal. She sold me some security hardware for my roof, top 10 on my truck. Cool. Okay. Bobby's RC Propaganda, I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. That's that in chat.
Yeah.
What's going on with you guys?
What are you working on, Keegan?
Same old, same old. What am I working on? Putting body savers on the X-Max body. These little washer things, plastic things.
Oh yeah, I got the green ones of those. I bought them off eBay.
Oh, nice.
3D printed ones.
These are Traxxas.
Oh, I didn't know Traxxas sold those. I got them off eBay. You can get them in whatever color you want. $6 the price.
I see they have for the Rustler like different color roof skid
Yeah.
plates and stuff. But
Yeah. The Rust,
Brandon Timblin is asking, have you gotten any snow, Steve?
we had a little bit, but I think it melted. And now it's cold again. I mean, the wind chill was in the high teens, something like that.
Crazy.
yeah, we got a couple of inches last night and it stuck.
Yeah, lucky it turned to rain by the time it got to me. So, lucky enough.
And here in West Texas, it was cloudy, but it was warm than anything.
Hey, what's up, Toga?
Oh, Tuga. Hey, I want to let you know, Tuga, I got your stickers.
Hey, JP Slayer's in the house as well. Hey, JP.
Hey, man, good evening.
I got me some Tuga stickers.
Cool.
I know the first ones, I think, didn't make it here. But, yeah, I got them, and I got some True Boy ones. I got to put both of you guys on the sticker wall. I'll do it one of my next videos.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Small request, man. You think you can put us in Hollywood Square mode?
Oh, yeah.
Because we were showing off the stickers and they didn't show up.
Oh, they didn't show up.
Just giving you a heads up, man.
Yeah, he gave me it's like a big bunch of them. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put Tuga stickers all over Detroit now. Put them on the side.
That reminds me of the wallpaper at the start of Willy Wonka. And the snozberries taste like snozberries.
Oops, I got
RC Voodoo says we got 18 inches of snow. I mean, I don't even really. Would you guys believe that? A guy from Florida says that.
Yeah, I know. He must have went to an indoor ski slope or something. Mhm.
Yeah, and then he woke up and he was in a hot freaking Florida house
Yeah.
with the air conditioner on
He
too
woke
hot.
up from his sauna.
RC
Yeah.
player, don't believe him, man. Don't believe him, RC player. He's joking.
It doesn't snow, man, in Florida
Yeah.
or
Well,
LA.
Denali says it was sunny in Alaska today. So that's cool. It was sunny, but then it was cold because I had to go get my blood work done today. So I was at the hospital, and that wind, man, I can't stand that cold ass wind when I get out there and I'm trying to transfer into the car. It's like, get me in this damn car.
It's been in the freaking 30s here all day too.
Yeah, it's been cold. Let me see if I can see what the temp is right now.
JP Slayer says snow means something different in the south.
Yeah, Miami snow.
Yeah, the devil's dandruff.
It's 27 degrees right now, it says.
Holy
Yeah,
moly.
I'll take
RC
this.
propaganda says wind is the worst. Yeah. Ever heard of the old Western? Well, I live in the West, so trust me, that wind sucks.
In Michigan, it'll snow in the morning and be sunny and warm after lunch. Yeah, that's how it was today.
88. Voodoo said it was 88 yesterday. That's freaking insane. It'll be September or August again before I see 88. So well.
For sure. It was kind of depressing. I went to go get the mail because I knew all these screws and shit were delivered today. And I just it's a little ways and it took me like 2 minutes. But I was like, man, it's so freaking cold out here. I'm like, it made me depressed because I was like, RC bashing season's kind of over. I mean, I do bash in the winter, but you know those plastics, man, when the plastics get that cold, I was feeling it. I was like, the plastics would just snap right now, how damn cold it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. And here us, the RC community, if we can actually give, some advice to the people that have, little to no experience with RCs. Yes, in the cold, you do tend to break a lot more because plastic becomes brittle. And yeah, man, no matter what vehicle you have, if you're bashing in really, really cold conditions, you're more exposed of you breaking something.
Yeah.
Than,
I mean, you can WD-40 the plastics and that'll help a little bit, but when it's so damn cold, it ain't gonna matter.
That's correct. Yeah. So,
You can
we're not
acclimate the
disencouraging
RCs too to the temperatures.
Yeah, and we're not discouraging you guys, to go out for a bash or anything, but it's just, a tip, that we can give you guys. So
What is acclimate the RCs? What does that mean?
Take them outside and let them get cold. So they're not coming from the warm to the cold.
Bring them into the climate, leave them in the climate for a while.
Okay.
Propaganda, I hope you got like the black brass. Please don't tell me you got a load of brass for underneath your crawler. Hopefully it's the black.
Is that a bad thing? Because I was gonna put that on my TRX Sport and they're like, it's like bling bling to me. It looks like poor man's gold underneath my.
Yeah, I just like you get the nice black ones that blends in with the portals and everything, like the black brass from Racing.
Then
But
people don't see it and they don't know how much money you put in that damn thing. If you got the shit that goes bling, I spent all this money.
Yeah, I know, but then like it just makes the rig look so fake.
Certain comps don't want the brass on either.
Thank
pretty sure you can't have the unpainted brass.
Yeah, thank goodness propaganda. He said, yes, it's black.
And also a thing, and like, for example, I know that Tank's not joining us here. I don't know if he's coming in or later on today, but
he had to get up at 3 in the morning for a funeral in Quebec, so he won't be here.
Oh, okay. Well, so technically, if you're gonna compete, with your RC crawler, if you have a little bit too much brass, apparently that's illegal. Okay. If you have a little bit of too many, on wheels or anything, so that's also a thing, to look out for in case you, decide to enter like your local hobby shop, that hosts, those crawling competitions. Just look out for that. And I'm telling you,
that's why you fill your skid plates with liquid gravity, because then it doesn't look all your skid plates are filled with liquid gravity.
all right.
Put the wheel weights on the inside of the rim, huh?
Yeah, and like for example, my Honcho, my SCX10 Honcho, I do have lead. I don't know how much I have, but I have more lead in the front than the rear. But it's just a big old wire of lead, inside the wheel. And according to, because I went to not my local hobby shop, but the guys that hosted, the competition, they're like, oh well, this mod is illegal and this other mod is illegal. And as I'm looking at all these damn rules, man, it's like, oh, so
Yeah.
but yeah. And RC Propaganda just said that no comps for me. So yeah, man, if it's just the freestyle crawling, hey man, go for it.
Right. Trash Can Ninja wants to know, is anyone getting the low C DVXLE 1.0 when it goes on sale?
That's a big vehicle. It's cool, but it's a big vehicle.
I think Jack's gonna be doing some videos with one soon.
Nice.
Epic RC Productions.
Where's Scott at? That Denali says our blessings to Scottzilla friends and family also.
Yeah, well, one of the drummers from the band that he played in died.
Never didn't even know
I
that.
know he's been at that Pro Line race, or at least putting out a lot of the Pro Line racing videos anyway.
Yeah, that was actually 2 weeks ago, I think, that race. So
Yeah.
Oh, man.
yeah, so a drummer or something. Because 11 Charlie was saying to me today, it was a drummer. It was some Scott's band or something.
Well, wherever he's at, man, we're sorry.
Yeah.
For
sure.
Voodoo said.
That's kind of like the Led Zeppelin story, huh? The drummer died and that's it. No more.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's guys with gold 1-to-1 hubs.
I bet, man. Yeah. I mean, even their castles, if I'm not mistaken, they have brass and gold and everything.
Well, they have gold bar fending machines in Dubai. They can go to a vending, put your cash in and get a gold bar. Like,
RC Basher King says hello. What's going on, bud? Thanks for stopping in tonight.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, it's a friend. It doesn't matter.
Oh, cool. And RC Propaganda says, tomorrow I build my RC room / studio. Ooh.
And I'm still working on mine. I got all the stuff, but I just haven't put it in order that I need it yet.
I cleared a room out in my basement the other day because my whole basement just sits there and does nothing. And I cleared the whole room out, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck this! I'm not going down to the basement.
I don't want to go down the dungeon.
Yeah, that's it.
Rich Holman just joining us.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Even Rich.
Nasty car.
Yeah, I've had a cough lately too.
This last Friday hangouts until I got to go to surgery on Monday.
That's right, the 11th, right?
Yeah, a couple days from now. That's why they took my blood today, so they had the lab work in.
Well, hope everything goes well, Steve. Wish you the best,
Definitely.
bro.
Good luck.
Get out of that hospital. I'm not up there for a while. I hope it's only a couple days.
Oh, man, yeah. So hopefully you get better and hopefully everything goes well.
Yeah. I have a lot of work to do, but I am ready, it says. Yeah, it doesn't get that cold out where you're at. So, I mean, that's one thing that was stopping me was how damn cold it was coming from the house to the garage. Like, I ain't got time to be out here rearranging stuff. Now that I got the heater plugged in, it should be good to go.
I mean, I've never smoked ever in my life, but don't they say that cigarettes, keep you warm?
I don't know about that.
Well,
Maybe if you're freezing cold.
Yeah, you could go like this.
Right.
With the warmth and the red hot.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've never ever smoked in my life, but interesting to know. And Earl RC, hey man, how's it going?
What's up, Earl?
Good to
As
see
soon
him
as
here.
you invite in Facebook. I didn't know if you're around or whatnot. RC Buddha said, roadside, talk about drifters. I'm about to get one. What do you think about Sakura rear wheel drive?
Yeah, the Sakuras are pretty popular. The only thing I would say about those is, are there people around you in your area that can help you tune them? So one of the biggest things when it comes to the rear wheel drive drift stuff is literally the setup and the tune of the car, front suspension alignment, rear suspension alignment, all that kind of stuff. And so if you have other people around you that are running that same car, then it's very helpful to be able to figure out how to set your car up and all that kind of stuff. So it's supposed to be a really great car. Nobody in my area really runs it a lot, so I can't speak any details about it. But man, I wish you the best of luck. It should be pretty fun. Like at the end of the day, get you a nice smooth place. I have a video out there that's it's actually pretty horrible video because not all of them are good, right? But the first time I ever tried to drive my car was like 2 hours in the garage, just trying to do figure eights, and it was very, very painful. So like, don't expect it to go right the first time. That's all I would say.
Nice.
I hope that helps. Feel free to reach out on the channel. I'm happy to respond to any comments or anything if anybody has any questions. I'll help.
Also, another thing that I've heard of was that the more aggressive steer you do to the car, I guess the more expensive it gets. Something like that.
Maybe. I mean, the truth is, it's kind of like the drifters to me is a lot like crawling, right? At the end of the day, you're not going to break a lot of stuff unless you're just going really, really crazy. You're going to want to do all the fancy aluminum upgrades, and you're going to do some stuff like that, and they just tend to be kind of expensive. And if you want to be really competitive, like having fun is one thing, being competitive is different, right? So if you're just looking to have fun, then go have fun and all is well. So
there you go, man. Hey.
He doesn't have no one around him, so it'll probably be just him having fun. And he says he's looking at Yokomo too.
yeah. So again, it seems like, from what I know, that the Yokomo is actually basically the most popular chassis. So you would probably end up having more online help, more guidance online if you went with the popular Yokomos, the YD2. There's like multiple variations of the YD2, but if you go with one of those, you would probably have more success with getting information on how to tune it online.
Wow.
In the US anyway. So
Cool.
I hope that helps.
Thanks.
Hey, what's up, RC Earl or Earl's RC? Phenomena, you have been here before, so.
And then there's a question. RC Basher King is asking, I'm getting a Vatera Sender F100. Does anyone have one? Is it any good? So I don't own the F100, but I do own it's the same chassis. It's the 72 Chevy Sender. I can tell you this, man. Right out of the box, if the first thing you should do is plug in the battery and make sure that your shafts are not binding. Because when I took my truck out of the box, the first thing I did notice that those shafts were binding. You would hear, the clicky noises. And one thing I would suggest is just, since the the shocks are adjustable. They're adjusted to a point that the whole truck is raised all the way up. I would suggest you to lower it, maybe like about an inch or so, and from there, it's pretty good, right out of the box. But I would just suggest you to lower it if it's raised, fully. So that's something, a couple tips here and there. Hopefully that helps. And also, if anybody else owns an Ascender, feel free to say something.
Namamana FPB says, I wanted to buy an RC truck, but I can't find any good ones, not like the ones I had when I was a kid.
Interesting. Well, what kind of truck are you looking for? Trophy, short course, stadium, monster truck? There's many.
What kind of truck did you have as a kid?
Yeah, it was probably a lot of probably Tamiya's when he was a kid. Tamiya's or Kyosho. Or Nico, what do you call it? Nico?
Yeah.
Right. Like Dasher Boys.
Who says him and Barbecue gonna start drifting? I'm going on and what?
Legit drifter.
On
A legit drifter.
now he says roadside RC. Should we spend $1,000 on a drifter?
That's a good question.
How much was that?
$1,000.
Ooh.
1K.
It depends on how much you care. So you can get a ready-to-run kit from the company MST. It's actually what my car started life as. Like my local hobby shop sells them for $350, $360, ready to run. I would highly suggest you start there. But yeah, if you've never done it before, start cheap. See if you actually care. See if you like it, right? But I mean, like the good guys that run at my track. So again, I hope to work on. I have a video in the works, but if you go watch some of my old ones, and you see some of the cars that actually look like they know what they're doing, I mean, those guys they probably have over $1,000 in their cars easy by the time, because they're using the best of the best kind of parts. And again, that just comes to, do you want to compete or do you want to just have fun, right? So I think my answer always comes back to that. There was just recently, I think it was like a week ago, there was a big contest championship down in Texas. I don't know where in Texas, somewhere in Texas. I didn't go to it. It's not my scene, man. I'm not that good. But a couple people that are local went, and those guys are serious, and they might have that much money or more in their car. If you do some research, you'll actually find there's a picture online where somebody went through and actually did like a budget build, medium, high, and then like full pro level build. And I'm trying to think the pro level build was like $2,000.
Oh wow.
You can scale them out too, like Darkwing Dragon does. They get expensive, I bet.
So in other words, to answer Denali Underground's question, $1,000 would be just to be like on the ballpark, to be okay, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anywhere near that in mind. I bought my chassis used, and then, I mean, you guys see what I do with my stuff. I can't spend that much money and then break it. So, I mean, I think I probably have 350 or 400 in mind, right, as it sits right now. Wow. But yeah, I think depending on how you built it, and if you built it from scratch, something like that, $1,000 would be easy to get to. Earlier we were talking about that Yokomo chassis. Like you can get the base Yokomo chassis for, I think it's like $200. I mean, and then you need to put a body, you need to put tires and wheels, you need to put all the electronics on it. So you guys know what that stuff costs. Like, I mean, if you want to go basic, that's not super expensive, but you can get like.
Does less expensive drifts have a good throw as in the front angle?
Almost, right? So I would say that some of the kits as they come out of the box are really good. If you really want to have the best performance, you will end up upgrading some of those parts. But as an example, so like I said, that base Yokomo kit's like, again, $200, something like that for just the kit. They have their all-in, like their top of the line, I forget what it is, it's like YD2 SEX, I don't know, something 2. And I think just the kit's $500 and something, but it has all those parts already on it. So
Oh,
if
wow.
you really, really wanted to go all out, it'd probably be smarter to just go with the top of the line kit that they offer already, and then throw the electronics at it after that. And yeah, that's probably going to get you pretty close to that 800 to 1,000 range,
Yeah.
especially depending on how fancy you want your body to be. You know, I bought cheap body, nothing special online, but man, some of these guys with all the detail they put in them and the exhausts and the lights kits and all that other kind of stuff, kind of similar to what you guys might do with crawlers, right?
And look, and this may lead, to this question that I've actually had in mind, to actually ask, for example, yourself that much about drifters in RC, that is. So in the real world, of course, there's a such thing that you have to go based on looks and sacrifice performance, or the other way around. Is it the same thing in RC as far as a drifter? Because I know you can actually work on the toe angle and camber and all that. And if you also tweak the car, let's say, for example, more than looks than actually performance, does that actually sacrifice performance as well? Or
Can, right? So think about drifting just like our bashers, just like full-size race car, right? The lighter weight it is, the faster it may go. So as a simple example, if you are going to take a base body shell and you're going to add lights, and you're going to add a sound kit, and you're going to add wings and splitters and exhaust and different layers of stickers, I mean, you can end up with a fairly heavy body that does detract from your performance some, right? So yeah, you can choose form over function, I guess, but you can do that in anything, right?
Even like, for example, my honcho, my honcho is very top heavy. It looks amazing, but it crawls, for competition, it would just tip over, so I guess to lead the people that are into drifting or want to get into drifting, I guess that's another factor they should look at, because if you start accessorizing that car, then the performance is going to be to a point where, well, you got to take this out, to make it work better.
Yeah, I mean, and think about the TRX4 Defender, right? Like a lot of folks say that the Defender body's too heavy. You take the Defender body off and you put something lighter weight on it. It crawls better, right? Same concept, literally the exact same concept. So.
Right. So
I can't believe how much time they put into those drip tracks, how scale everything looks, man. It's just awesome for making videos, and it's just amazing the stuff they do on the tracks.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
Definitely.
Just like scale crawler courses, right?
Yep.
So STP just joining us. What's up, my familia? Bulgy RC, Uncle E, Earl Moorhead, also, and Baba Kid Altered RC. I don't know if you guys mentioned on that.
North Cal, I see what's going on.
Hey, what's up, NorCal? Yeah, Keegan, we're all going to take a road trip on the yellow bus to your crawler course. We're all coming.
All right.
Right.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
And Bucks RC World just joining us. Hey, man, how's it going? Good evening.
Wade.
Hey, Bucks RC, what's up?
Hey, so and speaking of Bucks RC and STEVO, so when are you guys gonna race, man?
And the weather, like I said, the weather's been
Hey,
shit.
Tony.
And then
I mean,
Tony, CCSRC, welcome.
I'd like to smoke his ass one of these days.
I didn't see his final color yet. What color did he paint his?
The split block paint. The green.
Oh, he's on the two-tone.
Yeah.
Green, purple.
Must check that out after this.
Yeah, he's got a video out. I don't know. It's just the shell that he shows you, but I seen it on Instagram. My computer, whenever my computer reboots, Instagram pops up, and usually I don't look at Instagram on my computer because I can't post pictures. But I seen his. He's taking some pictures with the Avante all ready to go. So we might at the indoor track at Larry's Hobby Shop and race them around that track. I don't know how good they'll do on a modern track, but it could be fun.
Instagrams for millennials. They'll have that. So
Look, I have Instagram and I'm barely getting the hang of it. Trust me, man. I don't know. It's a whole new world. And I'm what's that?
Boogie says he's coming to Saginaw next week. That's like 40 minutes above me.
Cool.
Buck says it's blue green iridescent.
What do you say?
It's blue green, purple green iridescent.
Ella? What is going on with this?
Well, you didn't.
Yeah, what was going on with that?
I did see that new video, Buck. Trust me, you probably played some Post Malone in it, and then showed the body. I don't remember if it showed the body on the actual chassis. So maybe I did miss one. I'll have to check it out.
And then TSO Day just joining us. TSO Day, if I can say, TSA is the person that will give you a 101 version on how to treat your lipos, where they come from, etc., etc. Want to check out his video?
Let's see. We got Tamiya CCO2 coming out November 20th. The Nolly Underground said. Yeah, I seen Scale. Was it Scale Builders Guild? I had the CCO2 that he did a live build with. He did a live build. I didn't catch the live, but I seen the replay.
Nice.
What's up, big bro?
I was gonna say, Steve. So I'm trying to look for his name. It was how was this guy's name? He was in the chat. It was Mana or Mana FPV.
Manan, yeah, go for it, Sean.
Okay, so so he was asking, what would be a typical, truck for him to get, into the hobby. So any suggestions?
I think a Slash or the Granite 4x4.
Okay. Anybody else? Any input on that?
A lot of people like the Gravedigger 2-wheel drive Stampede. Like that kind of truck, 2-wheel drive Stampedes are pretty tough, I've heard. I don't have one, but
I'd say the Slash 4x4. That thing is just unbreakable.
I have the Bigfoot of the Stampede 2-wheel drive, and I never broke it, but Buck broke it.
Buck's like kryptonite to your RCs.
Yeah, he is.
And so I guess I'm the only one that's different. But so if you can look up the Low C22, also that truck is amazing. It comes with I think it even comes with AVC, a battery, and it's also good to go. You can get 2 colors.
The Low C20. Someone hit me up on Facebook today. He's trying to sell it by this weekend, and he's got a bunch of stuff with it. Let me see if I can find that.
Sure.
Share my screen.
And meanwhile, RC for you just joining us. Says, hey guys, and then Micron RC, hey man, good evening, welcome.
Denali's talking about that CCO2 coming out as a Mercedes-Benz G500 and costing $352. It's not available yet, but
okay.
Be interesting to see their take on it. Like Traxxas had, they just had one put. I think it was the same one.
Yeah. So Tony said the Armor Granite would be the one he would go with.
Right here. Let's see. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. He's got all this stuff. Says, hey Steve, just figured I'd drop you a message if you knew anyone or were interested. Have a low season SCT, pretty much all stock with the exception of a few power coated parts to match the scheme of the truck, and I replaced the crap stock plastic shocks with all aluminum TLR bodied adjustable shocks. Have something I'm looking to do before the weekend. and we'll let it go for $220 cash, and then he
Yeah.
sent me the pictures here. If I can.
Get it.
He said he'd give it to me for 200. So I was like, if I had the money, maybe, but
Yeah, and if I can say, that platform, man, it's good.
I think
And
Richie was
it's
talking
very
about.
underrated. It's very underrated, and it's good to go, bro.
so
Good
yeah.
price too, new. But
And-
that's a good price for his upgrades.
Yeah.
So
What? Yeah, what's that weird Losi you have, Bicer? That one that looks sort of like a
Your
metal.
ugly duckling.
Yeah, that weird looking one.
Oh, that's the low C mini desert truck. Yeah, that one's it's orange. I think it's like a 115 scale, 114 scale, around that area. But that one's pretty good, man. The only thing is just like I tried my best to make it look awesome. I did a white on white theme on it, and some people like it, some people hate it, but I'm okay with the way it came out. But overall, it's awesome.
Micron RC's in the house, Jax RC, Tony, CCXRC. What's up, Swampers? What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping in.
Hey, Swampers, good evening. Jack, everybody, good evening.
So
Welcome.
that wasn't the truck you were talking about, right? But I know it's something similar, that 22.
Yes, the 22. It's pretty much the platform, but they just call it the SCT. But it's based on the 22. The race type chassis that you see on when they go out and race on the local track. Even like, for example, the Tenacity DB Pro, that's actually also based on the 22 4-wheel drive, kind of like how Scott races that chassis that they use in particular. So,
Hey, CCXRC, I got a question for you. I seen you in the chat down there, and I watched your video on this car right here, the WL Toys K989. Did you ever try to unglue your tires? Because I could not get mine to come undone. I tried boiling them, heating them in the oven, and it just ended up melting my rims.
I thought
Some
you
good
could
glue.
use a hair dryer or a heat gun.
Did you do the heat gun? Just going around them with a heat gun?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, no matter what I did, it's just, I don't know, it wouldn't come loose. Crazy. I've done it a bunch of times before on 1/10 scale rigs, but just couldn't get it to happen on this. So I'm just waiting for the new wheels to get here so I can put the drift tires on it.
this may be a little bit overkill, but have you tried acetone?
No, I thought about that. Does that work? Will that melt the rubber or anything like that?
It might
It may.
work, but I don't
It
know.
worked
You're
big,
just
Use it on the inside of the tire first or something where you won't see it. Try
Yeah.
it.
and your response from Tony says, "Don't mess with any tires."
Yeah, I wish I hadn't.
How much do you care what the wheels look like after you're done? Like, do you still want them to be pristine, or do you just want the tires off?
No, I don't care. I just want the tires off. I mean, this thing only costs like $40. I'm just trying to put some drift tires on it.
I've used a heat gun before, and actually used the heat gun right at the bead area around the tire. And as you start to heat it up, you'll actually hear the super glue start to the glue that's there. You'll start to hear it kind of pop and crack. And it's the same kind of thing as like if you're going to bake the tires or boil the tires. Or, people use all sorts of different methods. But I used that. It was clean. More gloves because you get it hot, right? But it worked for me. I tried that once and it worked. But depending on like if there's paint on the wheels, what the kind of plastic it is, it might bubble just slightly. So I don't know. You can try it on the back side of the wheel where you can't see it first and see what happens. But,
You have to try that next time. Maybe heating it up more rapidly with the heat gun, like you said, would be the ticket.
yeah, it worked for me once. Try at your own risk. There's no guarantees.
If you're getting rid of the tires anyway, you could just cut them off too. Just use a knife and start cutting them towards the rim and then peel them off carefully.
Yeah.
But heating them up would
Gentlemen, so
probably
I
be the
have
best.
two comments and one question. One of the comments is, "Good evening, 11 Charlie. Number 2 is apparently peanut butter is on chat. I don't know if you want to address that, Sean.
Hi.
I did. I did. I just said LOL, Bobby.
And 3, who's playing Game Boy?
How you doing, guys?
11
What's up,
Power
Javier?
Game Boys playing games. Coming in
I'm-
late. Coming in late on my chat. What the hell you think this
With
is?
sexy voice.
My bad, bro. My bad. I was with Sean. Sean helped me out, bro. I'm getting ready for tomorrow's parade. So I was eating something, charging the batteries. This
Ah, gotcha. Mini arcade. Cool.
I thought you were like at level 5 at Candy Crush, bro. I was
Bro,
like,
this
What,
this
what game is it?
Galaga, man. That's the
Ah,
best
nice,
one
nice.
ever.
that's cool, man.
I got it in GameStop like $24, man.
Nice.
And actually, it's the same scale as the drivers. So if you guys do
Perfect
a
for
garage run,
garage.
yeah, for garage.
Yeah, good idea.
Cool.
Hey, hi everybody in the chat. Welcome, guys.
Denali, I tried that link that you sent with the Tamiya, and it's saying error.
Maybe it's for that new CCO2.
Probably.
So
Now, RC Fun's Diversion. It says, I never seen so many players on one screen. Wow. Welcome. Guess he just already joined us. I don't know.
Oh, welcome, brother.
So TSO Day, what are you doing with a rally car?
Oh, I'm gonna make it into a drift car. I've messed with that a little bit in the past. You know, I made some drift wheels for a rig that I had, so this is gonna be my drift car for in my shop. And I was gonna show a CCXRC some batteries I found for it. Right here is the stock battery, just a little 400. And then, so this is a GM3 600 milliamp, and it fits right in there. If you mount it this way with some Velcro, you don't really have to modify anything. So quite a bit more runtime and a higher C rating. I don't know if he still even messes with his, but anyway, that's what I had to say about that.
Now, my question is, those batteries that you just showed us, did you get that from your battery growth, in your backyard?
Yeah, the crop's slowing down because of winter and all that, but yeah, the trees are still producing a little bit.
Okay, cool, man.
So I was listening that you guys, somebody was trying to get the tires out of the rims.
Yeah, it was a TSO Day.
That was me, yeah.
Okay, bro. Roadside RC mentioned that for me, the best way was the heat gun, man. That's the method I use. It's clean, and
Yeah.
you just gotta have some patience. Like he said, wear some gloves, and don't put the heat gun too close to the wheel because you're gonna melt it. So
Yeah, I'll have to try that next time. These things are like the
Yeah.
size of a quarter, so
Oh,
they're pretty hard to work with.
Get some
I know.
3/4 inch PVC and slide them over to rubber.
That's what I did with my Red Cat Sumo. I made PVC drift tires out of it, and I liked it, so I wanted to get a rig with some actual drift tires on it and mess with it.
Yeah,
Cool.
gorilla tape them. Rah.
Yeah.
So CCXRC, his reply was that, the car that you're showing says that it's in his Mini Z box, which haven't been pulled out in a few months. And then also JP Slayer Racing says, I need to plant a 6S tree. Any seeds, any, fermenting on that? Any, suggestions on that, TSO Day?
No, I mean, he could just go back and watch my video on some growing tips if you wanted to. That's funny that you guys even remember that. That was months ago.
But I remember, man, that was dope, man. I was laughing my butt off, to be
That was
honest.
the first time that I seen your channel was on that video.
Oh, yeah. I like to try to keep it lighthearted and funny if I can. It's probably funny just to me most of the time, but I still get a kick out of it.
Yeah, man.
You guys see my screen here?
Yep.
yeah,
sir.
see that?
352 they want for this bad boy.
Wow.
See what kind of pictures we can get here.
Straight on
how
in the
many of you
chassis.
guys- How many of you guys have the CCO1? I've had one for quite a while now.
Nope, that's one that I do have.
Yeah, I was not impressed with it. I mean, I still have it, but it's just, I don't know. It's kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. I know a lot of people like them, but it just needs so many modifications to do, you know, what like a stock Gen 7 will do. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
I like Tamiya stuff, but I just don't see the value in that one really for me personally.
I think it's more as a trail truck than it is a crawler, like climbing and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I use mine on the trails quite a bit, but I don't know. I just couldn't really get into it. I might end up selling it.
Right.
So here's a funny comment. RC Fun's Diversion says, "Is it me or does Green Frog have a very wide voice?" Whatever. Yeah.
Totally agree with Tony. Stay away from the Mercs.
They what?
Stay away from the Mercs.
Oh, the Mercedes.
Yeah. So.
I mean, don't get why the Mercedes are all the rage. Because,
Yeah.
I agree.
Because Logan Paul drives one. That's why.
Did anybody saw on Instagram a photo of a new Traxxas coming out, a crawler? I think it was like a blazer body, different kind of body.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, that came out a while ago. It was remember because they did the Bronco and then they went with the Chevy.
No, it was when it came out today.
Like
okay.
like I got on mine, like a square, more
No,
square.
it was like the blazer, but it was rounded. So it was one of the years, the older years, you know. It looks like the rounded blazer, not the square looking one. You know.
Or like a 90s version maybe.
Yeah, older than that.
No, no man.
I see propaganda. He said it's a blue blaze. It was somebody that he was like in a convention, and it showed the two Traxxas.
Okay, no,
I don't know.
Apparently
Maybe
they being something at SEMA, CCXRC says.
something like that. I saw. Yeah.
And Denali, it doesn't look like these are portals on this Mercedes. It seemed that commented asking.
I think he was just joking because you had the Capra blow up for a moment on the screen.
Yeah.
So Tony's saying pull him up on Facebook. RC Driver has photos.
Oh, okay.
Facebook.
Who is it? RC Driver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
72 Blazer, he says.
Oh, that's what it
Here.
is.
No, and then if it's a 72, then yeah, I mean that one already came
Yeah.
out, man. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, this looks like SCX10 too.
There was the blue Axial, no?
Yep.
Yeah, the blue Axial was a 72 Blazer.
Yeah, because I was trying to show it to Sean earlier. I couldn't find it. I said, man, did I took my medicines twice or what?
I'm looking for it right now on this.
RC Driver?
Yeah.
I got to run, guys. Thanks for letting me hang out, and I hope you all have a good weekend.
You too, brother.
Good luck with the tires.
Make sure you water those lipo trees, bro.
Yeah, cool, man. Hey, your last video was awesome too on that truck you got there. I forgot the name of it, but that was pretty cool. Good slow-mo work and stuff.
Kyosho Allah Rampage. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you see? I thought, I found it. There you go.
Okay.
See that, Steve?
Interesting.
That's the one, Sean, I was telling you about, brother.
Yeah, around it.
It's like the SCX10 style.
Yeah.
But the Axial one, that one's kind of convertible kind of deal,
Right.
With top off.
Soft
Yeah,
top, yeah.
the Axial one's square. The Axial one's square. That one's around its front.
Looks nice right there. Is that a RAM? What is that? Is that a RAM charger?
Yeah, well, Proline
That would be sick.
Proline have the RAM charger body out.
Yep. That one's another one's got a removable hardtop, right?
Yeah.
Or interior, something comes with it. I forget something.
There's the new blue unlimited desert racer.
Oh, look at that. Look at it, that.
No,
I want to get the Red Bull body.
Looks like a Slash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking. It looks like a Slash with those details on it.
Yeah, I want to get the UDR Red Bull body. That looks really good.
I like how they made tracks as front and center on it now instead of like rigid or beef or whatever the other one was.
They got aluminum knuckles and steering knuckles for the Max.
Hey, Steve-O.
There's those tires that I think Tony was talking about. See them tires on that Max? Look like Badland MX 28s.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Beadlocks kind of.
Hey,
I see
Steve-O.
propaganda saying the axial Blazer's a 69.
69. Oh.
No, that's a 72. The 69 has a. Actually, the 69 could be the one from Axial, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yep.
That,
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. And Steve also, Micron RC man says that he doesn't have the blue pants. That he's trying to post the link of the heat gun. I don't know if you want to give him a tool. You can. RC Sick is asking, what are portals? So anybody have any input
John.
on that? And JP Slayer Racing apparently says that he's getting a Traxxas tattoo. LOL. Okay.
John from Net Cruiser just entered the house too. Hey, what's up, John?
I sent you an invite, John. I was been wondering where you've been at.
STP saying, see you later, my familia.
All right, Alan.
Take it easy, man.
later, Alan, brother.
These are portals for RC6. See how it comes down, get more clearance.
Yes.
Got a gear reduction inside of the portal. So it gives you more gear reduction.
Now the real question is, what's the benefit of having portal?
Probably how it's geared probably helps the way it
Well,
crawls.
it raises the pumpkin up, so your pumpkin's not as low down. So
Clearance.
Yeah.
clearance
Yeah.
for pump.
And
Reduces
a low.
torque twist.
Exact. That's what I was going to say.
Reduces torque twist, with the other gears inside of the portals.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Mike and RC, you're a tool, my friend. Feel free to post anything up chat. JMRC says, hello guys, welcome.
Howdy.
Come on, JMRCs.
Welcome,
John's
man.
saying he's busy and he's not really ready for winter, but it's here.
And then apparently Micron RC, I guess he wanted to post that link for TSO Day that he was trying to glue the tires, but apparently that's the link for a heat gun.
Okay, yeah. So he's probably still either watching for a couple seconds. He probably get it.
Yeah, there's hobby grade heat guns that are not quite as hot as like a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Baba Kid Altered RC also brought up a good point, as far as the portal says, and you can change portal gears for overdrive and underdrive. So that is true.
True.
That's another neat thing about. And also, the thing about portals, something that I've learned was that even with portals, and I know Steve, for some reason, he's having issues, but you can put the biggest tires that you can get on the market. It would fit, no issue, because since the pin,
small. My rims are too small.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
And what I'm saying is, since the pin is lowered, you can actually put, the biggest tire that you can find. So that's another thing.
Right.
And of course,
instead of doing lift kit or something, you could do portals.
And no, well, if you put 2.2s on like your Defender, your Bronco, you still need to put the lift kit. Like,
really?
Yeah, they'll rub
like the XL tires.
Yeah, they'll rub inside the arches. Like 2.2.
I figured they wouldn't. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you learn something every day, right?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to. If you can deal with them rubbing constantly, then you don't have to put the lift kit. But they do rub, like so.
Oh wow, okay. I didn't know that. So there you go. The more you learn. So.
And that's just so you can spend like $200 on tracks lift kit. Like,
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pricey.
yeah.
And Bulgar RC Video says, "Well, gotta get out of here, guys. Later. Take it easy, Uncle Lee.
Later,
Where's Ugly
Bulgir.
Bubba? I want to see Ugly Bubba."
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
know in Saginaw.
And RC Master says, "What have I missed? Wow, gee. Anybody can do a brief summary?
Stuff.
Yeah.
Bunch of RC stuff, man.
Yeah, Basher Boy show his face in
Oh
the
yeah,
beginning.
you missed that. So they all said, "Oh, you look sexy and stuff." Nothing bad.
You're sexy. You know it. Yeah.
So yeah, we did that, and yeah, we're just pretty much shooting the breeze.
Oh, it's purple, John. So
Yeah.
Very
This color, yeah, this color, actually should be familiar to you guys. This color I did use for the past build, done by Bulgir.
The
So
honcho
pretty
body.
much the cab that I painted for that build, it's the paint that I have for my the Yocho truck. So, and yeah, the cool thing about it is that sometimes it looks brown, sometimes it looks black, sometimes it looks purple, sometimes and it's hard to distinct the color from different angles. So that's a cool thing. So.
Gold paint. Gold.
Thank you.
The gold paint, the gold Levante. I don't know if that's what he's talking about. RC Master said, "Do it again."
Oh man, it's a one-time deal. I'm sorry. He's probably referring that I should pay. And
Might be in the
also,
reflection of
RC
the RAM
Recreation brought up a good
page.
point. So yeah, it could be, huh? RC Recreation says 1.9 and 2.2 are rim sizes overall, diameter, depending on the tire. That is correct. So if you can get a 1.9 rim with like a 0.9 tire that is, super tall, and so there are tires out there that are 1.9s and they're super tall. So yeah, so 1.9s and 2.2s are just the oversized diameter rims.
Plus, the offset of tires matters too, where the hex lands inside of the rim.
Yeah.
The offset,
Like,
yeah.
If you put a set of 2.2 rims and a set of 1.9 Canyon Traxxas Canyon tires on, they'll rub without the lift kit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I think and let me put my 2 cents on that. So when I saw the portal feature, come out of the market, I said, well, one thing is, that hex is way lower, and the good thing is that tires won't rub. That is the first thing that popped into my head. And now I'm hearing the comments like, oh, it does rub. Oh, wow. Oh,
Rob B says he has the 2.2 RC 4-wheel drive mudslingers. That's the ones I have on my K5. And he says they're just 1/8 of an inch bigger than the 1.9 ProLite Swampers, which that's what I was saying to you guys yesterday was these 1.9s look like they're almost the same size as my 2.2s on my other rig.
Yeah.
So there's 1.9 XLs and they're all different size of 1.9s.
Yeah. Because my Canyon tires that are on there now, like they even rub on certain ways on my Bronco. They rub, and they're actually 1.9 rims, but they're Yeti rims, so they're just slightly bigger.
Oh.
Yeah.
And RC Voodoo is actually recommending me to wear a mask every time I go live with you guys, like a Rey Mysterio from WWF.
Like a fern swallow,
Lucha Libre.
I don't know, man. If you guys look, let me tell you this: if you guys want to see me, come down to West Texas. You want to see me personally.
So after we visit Keegan's crawler course.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We'll throw Keegan on the bus with us then, and then we'll all head to El Paso.
Well, actually, yeah, no, let's do this. So I'll drive the bus, and we'll go there, And whoever wants to drive next, yeah, so you can see me there in the bus. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And also, we need to actually have a meeting about this bus ride, because I want to say that I really want to sing the song that goes, "The wheels of the bus go round and round, round." We can make the trip a little bit more.
We'll sing 99 bottles of beer on the wall all the way up.
Yeah, there you go. See,
Play some I
that's what I'm
Spy.
talking about.
You can't forget to pick up Brad.
Oh,
right.
about that.
We'll stay at the Metro Parks
There's
for a little while.
limited seating.
Metro
Yeah.
Parks, baby. Metro Parks.
Did you not invite him in tonight, Steve-O?
Nah.
Yeah, seats are full. We can only do so much. So yeah.
Yeah.
All I can say when when it's my turn to drive, I drive naked.
Oh.
You better drive at night then, I guess.
Driving at night, bro.
Did you hear him yesterday, Brad? Yesterday, he's like, "Yeah, and Steve-O called me a tool."
I know, right? I said, what?
And also, so those of you that I don't know if you guys seen, my latest video. So Brad actually posted a comment. If you guys feel free to read it. And to me personally, I went from a different software, and actually, from my point of view, I think I'm doing a little bit better than I used to film before. And of course, man, every day is a learning experience. And, when I saw Brad's comment, I'm like, really, dude? And I really had to pin him, man, because it's not the first time he actually has done that. So I
Harsh
just
comment.
pretty much put on the spotlight, and of course, Sean comments and Steve will comment, and yeah, so Steve will call him a tool, and and apparently I even told him like, hey man, just like I told you guys, I just upgraded software. I feel like I did a good job. If you want to see some really heavy bashing and parts thrown everywhere, I suggest Kevin Talbot. You know what I mean? So
Funny because he does that so to me every time I show one of the Tania bills. He'll be like, "Oh, you should have painted. Sorry, you shouldn't."
Yeah.
I like the pop art better, but it's funny because he can tell us and criticize all our videos, but where the hell is his videos?
I know, yeah.
As I've seen of his, I could criticize him a lot worse than he's doing us.
Right. But overall, man, it's all fun, and but it's one of those things, man, that you just kind of have to friendly address it, and hopefully, probably you got the message, but I don't know.
Because it's warm this way, right? And consider, barbecue's got a crawler course we got to hit up too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, man. So let's do this.
Bring our bug spray.
When we get Voodoo and Javier and barbecue, we'll hit that track up or the course.
I think Bill Boynton's down Swampers RC's down that area too.
Yeah, he's towards Orlando area, north of Orlando.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also we have to discuss. Look, like I said, man, we have to do a meeting, for this trip. So what does lunch look? Because I mean, I love eating.
We gotta get
Tripletas in the
BSRC's
morning, tamales at noon, and at night, what? Chorizo.
All right, man.
sandwiches and salads.
All right, man. I'm liking this this trip already.
No, we need to have pizza for Steve-O.
Hell yes.
Okay.
Hawaiian pizza.
No, yeah, we need
Yeah.
Hawaiian pizza. No spice, no spice.
Yeah, no Cajun crust for me.
No Cajun crust, please. Daniel wants some taco de lengua.
Ooh, and some salsas, man. 'Cause, you gotta add some spice, to that food.
Oh yeah, the more spice the better.
Sriracha.
Oh, Monster
Ceviche.
cans. Oh boy. Hey, Steve-O runs on Monster, gentlemen. So
Yeah, like a trailer full of
we're
Monster.
gonna need a couple
Trailer
of
full of
white
Monster.
fingers.
Shoot, we're gonna have to do like like the airplanes they gas on the air. So while we're driving,
Mid-air fueling.
we need a freaking monster truck.
Top us off on
Get that
en
Monster
route.
juice.
Steve O
Sponsored by Monster.
Monsters. Yes. And this is how we do
We
it.
won't sleep the whole trip.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping if I ain't got it.
Rome is asking, what software did you get back for? I retired from iMovie and I went for to KineMaster. I've heard good reviews for KineMaster, and to me personally, I find the features a lot better. I don't blame iMovie. The thing with iMovie is that I have an old Apple MacBook. It's really outdated, and even the software is outdated. And the thing with that is that I couldn't edit to a point where I was satisfied with the video. If I would edit to a point where everything was in place and everything, when I would upload to YouTube, YouTube would just throw it up. So it was very hard for me to use the iMovie that I use. And once I went to KineMaster, yeah, and I know about formatting and all that, but it's so complicated, and I'm not a good tech person. And
Me
I
either.
discovered KineMaster, and boom, I guess that's where I needed to do. So yeah.
Yeah, I
think enjoyed them.
Yeah, I just use my phone for everything because my computer is that freaking old. My computer's from like 2006 or something. The old HP that I use. I should actually take my son's computer or my wife's computer and use them for editing.
And
Right, try
I
it anyway.
downloaded KineMaster on mine, and it works awesome.
Yeah, because my son's computer, I pay for that Adobe crap, all that Photoshop and all of that stuff. I pay for all that, and he was trying to show me how to use it. And was like, dude, get away from me with that. So, crazy.
You should just give him the footage and have him try.
That's what I should do. Like I said, here,
Yep.
you do your editing from now
See
on.
what you can do.
Yeah, like crazy.
And also, there's a comment in the comment section. Baba Kate Altered RCs. People do like mod sticks, special flaming hot Cheetos. I drink energy drinks like STEVO and chain smokers too. And chain smokers.
So we'll get along great. Buck said, yeah, Basher, why are you not bashing harder, LMA?
Right?
Yeah, I'm trying, gentlemen. I'm trying. I need to live up my own name, man.
So Fudu said, I'll follow behind the boss on my Segway when Javier is driving.
If Arma sends him a brand new Arma for free, then he'll bash the crap out of it. Sound good, Basher Boy?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it, man. Sure. KineMaster. RC is asking what to call it. KineMaster. Sorry, Javier.
No, go ahead, brother.
No, I already said it.
I say you gotta change your name.
You were saying?
You gotta change your name, bro.
Nah, man. No.
Somewhat Basher Boy.
Life, bro.
Yeah. You're somewhat Basher Boy.
Semi-Basher.
Right now I'm somewhat
Delicate Basher Boy.
Controlled.
Basher Boy hard enough.
Right? So we need to throw in some takis, to this bus. Any other suggestions, gentlemen, that we're leaving? I mean, we can drink and drive. So
Some power bars.
I'm not gonna encourage that. Oh, power bars, yeah. So we can, because Javier is driving at night, naked.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, Sean, I don't know, joining us. So anything related to peanut butter?
Yeah, we gotta
extra case.
Yeah,
we got
anything with peanut butter. You just get your own bus. That's it.
Was asleep on it was a dirty Sanchez across the
Like peanut butter Sanchez.
Going dark.
And then so Bucks RC World, he's asking hookers.
What?
I don't know, gentlemen. We can.
No hookers,
we
just
might.
groupies.
Yeah, why you ask?
Yeah.
What?
And we can call them bashers. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, STP just put in for the groupies.
There you go. $5 to Operation 11 Charlie SDP.
Right on.
Cool, brother. All the
I'll
way, bro.
have to PayPal it to you. So
No, stay with it, brother. All this stuff you're gonna get from Grumpy.
I did get it back.
True.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got that,
Yeah, that-
box yesterday.
You should show them that HPI. That thing looks sick.
Oh,
Uh,
I need to see that, bro. What? Did I miss that?
yeah, you
Mhm.
Showcase it.
Yeah.
What?
What are we missing?
I'm not drinking no more.
Those shocks are the ones that Tony used on his Metal Militia truck, I think. Those HPI
Oh,
Savage shocks. They're like 5 inches.
That's what she said.
So like Rich Holman says RC groupies, and Bubba Kid Alter RC says RC cheerleader. I think we need cheerleaders more than groups because
Yeah.
I don't know. Cheerleading would be more like go Gabriel, go Basher boy, go, you know. So,
Mm-hmm. They have to dodge
be
RCs.
drowning up on a keg or something. So yeah, and then if they want to get wild, then that would just be something we just keep between us, and yeah, as we drive along.
What happens on the bus stays on the bus.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get me in trouble before leaving?
All cameras and memory sticks broken, and the
That's right. You got to put your phone in the glove box when you get on the bus.
Yeah, it's like no devices.
No devices. Turn up the location.
JP Slayer said Honolulu has the hookup at the Pink Rhino. For sure. Oh, there's
Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
let me see that, Steve. That's nice, man.
Pull the pins off. I haven't even popped the body off this thing yet.
Oh, but you have to paint the body red, white, and blue. Don't forget.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
according to Brad.
Really wish you would.
Wish you would.
Bro, that
And-
is
and-
sick, man.
Steve-O, gentlemen, so those of you that are not aware, so what's the story on that E-Savage there?
We're gonna fix it up and do a giveaway to a veteran.
Cool.
Bucks World just said, "What the heck is that, Steve?"
Yep.
Amen. Have a good night and the rest of your weekend. Hope you enjoy
Take it
it.
easy, Rich.
Get
See
some
you later,
more.
brother.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna look for a veteran in Steve's area. So
Got dual GT 550, 14.4 volt each motor. So
Very
it's
cool.
got drive shaft underneath like a solid axle.
Duststorm 76 RC just entered the house. He said, "Hey fellas, nice to be here. Nice
Awesome,
to have
brother.
Good evening.
Storm.
welcome, brother.
Welcome to the channel."
Definitely. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, it's got the plate. I mean,
And now, how did you get this, Steve-O?
Grumpy Old Man donated it.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, man. Hey, well, appreciate it, man. That's pretty cool.
Yes, he was on. Hopefully he's listening. Thank you, brother. I know he's been sick, and that's the first box. Apparently he has a second box to send us.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's gonna send to Steve.
Got rustlers.
Cool.
nice.
One's got a couple rustlers.
Yeah.
This one's got the on-off switch back here. Fail safe. So let's see. 14.4. That's 4S, ain't it?
Wow. Yeah.
Team 4, yeah.
So
4S.
would this be 8S if it's got dual? And each of them say 14.4.
My goodness, that is
Mm.
sick.
Oh no, 'cause controllers
Joe-
14.4.
Yeah. John wants to know how the battery tray opens.
It looks like,
On the side.
yeah, on the side there.
Oh, I
Okay,
see.
so it's got dual trays.
Yeah, it's got dual trays.
Wow, man. Thank you so much, Grumpy Old Man. That's sick, bro.
Yeah,
Jake,
that's
It's in really
awesome.
good shape too.
yeah,
Yes.
Jake
And
there.
I have to
Yeah.
drive
also,
the new ECX Ruckus 4x4. I never drive it. Brand new.
That
So-
is sick.
Bucks RC World's asking if there's availability on parts for that. You can find parts for a Savage. The only thing you would have to do is just search online. eBay will be the best.
The box has a bunch of bags with a ton of parts in them.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Bonus.
So,
And
Sweet.
Jake there saying my monster trucks for monster trucks.
right.
STP just donated some to you, Steve-O.
Hey, thank you, Alan. Appreciate that for Steve, man.
Yeah. Island RC, have a good night and enjoy your
Easy, man.
weekend. Get some RCing in and have fun.
You too, Island, bro.
And I don't mean to put you guys on the spot, but do you remember
Dussard.
Island RC Duke's name?
Dussard.
We call him Duke, bro.
Yeah, it's
No, but-
Dussard though.
Du-
Or
Du-
Dosard, sorry.
Yeah,
How was it again, Green Frog?
Dosard.
Dosard. Okay.
Okay,
Those
Dussard. Cool. Glad you pointed that out. Thank you.
Yeah,
Dussard, have a great evening.
I've been thinking about it, trying to remember.
I'll just call him John Wayne, the Duke.
There's
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, and some A-arms in this bag. So,
Nice. Common braking parts.
there's some old ass controllers in here. that-
Yeah.
Cool.
So what?
So it's ready to go then, huh?
So Javier, RC McMaster saying, 11 Charlie, do you think in Operation 11 Charlie people would want to use military vehicles or no?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Well, depends on the veteran what is his condition. Some of us, it depends on the time, especially when we get out. We are close of getting out of the army, medical, whatever. Some of us, we don't want nothing related to it. So it depends. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And RC Recreation says, "Gotta go, everyone. Have a good night or morning wherever you are."
Later, brother.
And cheers.
Have a good weekend.
Instruction manual.
Oh, Bucks RC, where his dad is Vietnam vet. Thank you for your service, Wade, bro.
For sure.
That's cool, man.
Yes, yeah.
Island RC Duke says, "Duke is good." Later.
Yeah.
Craig.
I guess we butchered his
Didn't
name
mean to
enough
put you
for
on
him
the spot,
tonight.
Yeah.
I was
Later,
just,
Duke,
bro.
I'm very highly curious guy, so I just wanted to hear somebody say it.
Yeah. Alan, I found a veteran, bro. He lived close by. He's a Vietnam vet. He suffered a stroke, so he cannot walk that much. So probably just text me up, bro. Maybe for that giveaway, if you want to use him. So he walks. He can walk, but it's with difficulty. So, and he loves cars, man. He has a collection of cars, especially those model cars, stuff like that. But he doesn't have RC related.
Take it to
cars.
the next level.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Bucks RC says thanks, Love and Charlie.
Cool, brother. That's awesome. Yeah, this weekend is a lot of festivities for veterans
That's correct.
everywhere. So I just want to say thank you for your service. All the veterans that are listening here. If somebody has a family member, thank you for your service.
No, and
Appreciate
thank
that,
you, Javier 11 Charlie. Thank
Yep.
you, man. Thanks for your
Yep.
service, huh?
Yeah. It's because of guys like you, immigrants like me, can come here,
Cool,
Yep.
cool, bro. That's what we fight for, man.
Yeah.
Ron wanted that American peanut butter.
Yeah.
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 I've had a new about peanut butter that stayed away. That's what they gotta have now. Alice Island gotta be surrounded by peanut butter.
Motive peanut butter.
And he don't like.
Way to turn them ships right around again.
And also, Sean, he doesn't like cheese, right?
Yeah, no, don't like cheese.
And how many pizza places are in New York, bro?
And
There's
a
one
lot
in
of that.
every corner.
Probably, 1,000.
Like liquor
Alan
store,
says, well, it's his.
like liquor
They,
store in Detroit, one on every corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they say the best pizza comes from New York, man.
Man,
I mean,
that's what
I never, you know,
I like Chicago style. Detroit style pizza is good, but Chicago style's that nice thick stuff. New York's like paper thin.
yeah.
Fold it in half and freaking.
Yeah.
Nice
I love it, bro.
But they're paper thin.
Pizza's nice. Like you just get it without the cheese. No.
Well,
What? That's like getting a sandwich without bread.
That's right.
roadside just woke up there all of a sudden. Roadside. What the fuck?
They're getting a bread with tomato, man. That's
Hell no. You want a sandwich? Yes. No buns. I said, what? Ain't sandwich?
no. Let me get a double
Sometimes
cheeseburger
people
with no
order the
cheese.
weirdest fast food stuff.
Yeah.
So look, and here's my, and like I said, I'm a highly curious guy, right? So here's my question to you, Sean. So when was the first time you ever not conquered, but encountered peanut butter? When was your first and last experience?
When I came to America, it was like
Really?
nothing. Yeah. I encounter it all the time. My wife tortures me. She gets me to make the kids peanut butter sandwiches, even when the kids don't want them. Like you know.
That's right.
Oh boy.
That's good stuff, bro.
She hides all the junk food behind a couple of jars of peanut butter in the cupboard so you won't go past it.
Yeah.
So that's like your thread right there. Like if you don't want to take out the garbage, like they threaten you with the kryptonite, which is
Yeah, she gets a spoonful of peanut butter and chases you around.
Come here.
Oh,
boy.
it's awesome. It's like I just don't understand like how the hell is that meant to be peanuts? Like it's just like it's like the morning after the night before, like you know.
It's lazy man's peanuts.
It's kind of like applesauce, man. You know, I enjoy applesauce. You know, and it's an apple thing. You know, it's and actually you can even put applesauce on bread, and it's awesome. You know?
Yeah, apple butter and stuff's good too.
You guys know what RC Master was talking about? Did anyone else see the video of the first 100 Tamiya kit collection?
I think that's from the Tamiya Legends, if I'm not mistaken. Could it be Tamiya Legends?
I'll have to check. I'll have to look for it.
Come on below, RC Master. Which video specifically? From what channel? Could be.
Brad was mentioning about the next 100 retro Tamiya cars that are going to be coming out. He asked Gabriel what he thought they'd be.
I won't listen to him.
I wish you would.
I
wish you knew.
You know what happened on last Friday?
What happened?
Did they tell you what happened, Steve, last Friday?
Oh,
I think we tell you up there.
What? Someone invited him after I left?
Yeah, we were talking all the sudden. Hey guys, just wait a second. I said, what? Who? What? Bro, I thought I was hearing stuff. I said, what? Is that me? Is my freaking AirPod?
Siri, did you change your voice?
Yeah. So, and the thing is, he came in like spam, man. It was one of those things where all of a sudden it's like, boom, and then I remember seeing Javier's impression, you know, his face, and I'm like, oh boy, and even myself, I'm like, holy crap, how are we gonna get out of this? And so I clearly said, you know what, hey gentlemen, I gotta clean my bed sheets. And then you got things to do too, right, Javier?
Yeah, I wonder who sent the invite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tank.
It's some boots.
I got my
I-
tank.
I was laughing last week though because 11 Charlie ended up with like control of the thing, and we were all still talking. And the next man Brad came in, and then
Yeah.
Gabriel,
And that's what we were
like,
talking about. Yeah.
yeah. So Gabriel was like, "I gotta go," but 11 Charlie hung up on us all instead of just up on. He killed the whole conversation, like.
So that means I'm your savior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. That's cool.
Telling you, bro.
Mercy, tell her what's going on. Homemade pizza from scratch is the best. That's how we make it. Yeah, when I was a kid, my dad used to make it from scratch. We'd make the dough, and we'd have to wait for the dough to rise and all that stuff. And then
Sweet, man.
Later, Alan.
So STP says I would love to stay and chat my familia, but I don't know what that stands for. But SGM is calling me. Love you guys.
Cool.
See you Monday.
What, bro? That's a sergeant major, man. Come on now, know your ranks, guy.
I'm sorry.
20 picture, 20
I
push-ups.
need to do like 100 push-ups now.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
a little
Okay.
sneak view of Javier's Capra.
Oh, nice.
In those panties. And
Okay, you share them? I'm on my phone. I can't. That was barbecue 70, man.
is it on Facebook?
Yes, I put it on. I put it on Facebook.
RC Trail Ride. I don't know if he's already in here, but if he just barely joined us, welcome.
Welcome, brother.
Let's see here. How do I?
Later, Alan, man.
We'll see you, man. Sorry, Sergeant Major.
There you go.
I owe you push-ups, sir.
He said I settle for a sandwich.
Okay. I'll get a BSRC. BSRC has my Glamis, so I'll see what we can do, man.
Bro, that is
Right.
sick, man. Thank you, Bobby. That's barbecue
Oh, wow.
70 right there, man.
And it's crazy because
That's awesome.
I almost did a 3-color paint job because I was gonna do these little parts here, and I was like, because I got this this carbon fiber stuff like in different colors.
Yep.
Maybe
From Micron.
yeah, and sticking it on there and seeing how it looks. But
That is
man,
sick,
Yeah, that
bro.
would be cool.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that looks
bro.
awesome, man.
Man, I forgot to give him the interior, so I gotta hear, man. I gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
That is sick,
RC
man.
just joining us. Welcome. Sorry to interrupt, Charlie.
That's awesome, man.
They give you a like. Looks
That's
good.
sweet.
Yeah.
We'll call
I
her.
don't know if you guys can relate, but every time we had this so-called day called Career Day in school,
hmm
all these people that work and stuff, like for example people from phone companies and lawyers and firefighters and even the guys from the army, they would come in nice Hummers telling about us about the army. That kind of looks like one of those vehicles, man, to recruit people and stuff.
That's
pretty
sick,
cool.
bro. I was looking into the race cars stuff.
Good
The
idea.
NASCAR cars.
NASCAR.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
I sent the pictures to Bobby and said, man, I would like to do this, and start ordering the stickers. I got the paint, all that stuff, and I give it everything to him. I said, don't worry, I got you, bro. Look at that.
Awesome.
Cool, man. Yeah, it came out awesome. Give me that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a lot like what you were thinking too.
Yes, man, right there. You tell me you can change it, man. You can change if you don't like it, bro. Don't change anything, man.
Oh man, yeah, on point.
You start building it yet?
No, bro. Oh well, I'm gonna start after Monday because I was finishing the stuff, the last touches for the veterans build. I was packing up, making sure everything is the extra parts, everything is going to each box. So I just want to finish this Veterans Week.
Remember how I told you that first step you use those bearings without the shields on them?
Yes.
Make sure you put some type of marine grease or grease inside those because it doesn't say to do it in the instructions. Yeah, some of that.
Okay.
Water bottle.
I gotta take mine apart and put some grease in them because I never said it in the directions, and I was looking online and I seen somebody say, "Hey, make sure you guys don't forget because the directions don't tell you, but
Yeah.
it'll make it run smoother." You know.
Sweet.
Yeah.
JMRC's he's staying off. Take it easy, man.
Yeah.
Later, brother. Later, Jim.
So
It's hard to cut you off, Javier.
No, it's
It's a
good.
good
I
tip,
said
Steve.
when I bought those James that bearings kit, James bearings kit, I saw those bearings open. I said, man, why? What the heck? What happened here? So that's why I asked you, Steve. Are they like that, or I thought I had a bad bash or something?
It's probably so the grease from the axles can get into them
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, so that's a good point right there. Put some auto butter.
yes, sir. What kind of wheels? Did you make sure your damn wheels fit first, or are you gonna grind them down like me and still not have them fit?
I got them today. I got some Method. I've been wanting Method wheels. So I bought a set last month and a set this one. So I got the Method wheels. Like they were like in 40 something. You know Walmart sells stuff for RCs.
Yep. Yeah.
So
Online, they got a good selection.
yeah, let me go and get that.
New brights.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Traxxas. They got
and pamphlets.
we get lost, right?
Oh no, for the Metro Parks.
Yeah. It's like you are here. Oh, cool.
The super Walmart. You need the.
Like they got a lot of stuff like online when you Google a part or something like that. You're like, what the hell? Walmart has this, for RC.
So the Walmart credit card went up again.
Are there interest rates or something?
Well, when I put this.
Oh, your bill.
So I got this, Steve. I haven't opened it or nothing. So on this
nice.
one, yeah. I always wanted this, man.
Walmart has
Nice.
Vanquish parts even. Impressive.
Yeah, they do. So
Those will fit because they're
yeah. Well, that with this one, I had to buy the 225 wheel hubs.
What do those look
Yeah,
like?
because those have different interchangeable hubs.
Yeah, these are the says SLW 225 wheel hubs.
So it changes the offset of the tire.
Yeah. I wish mine changed the offset, then I'd be able to use them. Now I gotta figure something out.
Yeah, this one you could change all that stuff. That's what good about it.
The whole
And then
the whole paint scheme I did was because of the freaking colors of the rims.
Rims.
yeah. Bro, and you know they have this one in
Using the
blue,
spares for them.
and that sick blue you have there. If I'm not mistaken, they have it in blue also, bro.
Just have to save them for another build later, Steve-O.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay, somebody opened it. Did they send me this used? Damn it.
Uh-oh.
As long as everything's there.
No wonder it was cheap. So yeah, but they got some weight on it.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I also was looking at to put some weight on the wheels, but I don't know if they're gonna fit because those wheel weights, not the ones you put on the rim, on the beat, whatever. The ones that it's like brake wheel weights, whatever. But,
Rotors.
yeah, rotors. But it has the portals. So yeah, I think it's gonna bro up there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
The portals are gonna be in the way, so it's gonna have to be a specific weights.
Because otherwise you're gonna end up grinding them down.
Yep.
Trying to get shit to fit.
Yeah, they should have just made it a 2.2.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
might end up
Steve.
buying 2.2s and putting the 1.9 tires over them,
Mhm.
stretching
Hey,
them.
Steve. So Jack's asking worst tank. You want to update on
He
that?
has a memorial service to go to this weekend, I
Oh,
believe.
Yeah, and Scott, if you guys know Scott, he lost a friend too. So
Yeah. So
Thoughts
yeah,
go out to
wherever
him.
he's at, man. You know,
So
Okay.
our
I'm here for you guys.
master is asking a good question, guys. It says, "What's the most you've ever spent on a single RC, including replacement upgrades?" Yeah,
I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, CX-10-1.
Tell you the dumbest one that I did was when I built the track slash. I just built
Right.
nothing but upgrade.
Piece by piece.
Yeah, piece by piece, bolt by bolt, nut by nut, freaking.
It's expensive.
$1,500 for a two-wheel drive slash. For it yet, still just sitting there with a castle system in it.
Oh
The,
boy!
que-
Wow.
the question is, Steve, you still have it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You better have it. I mean, man,
It's-
that's a bunch of money.
You know, I did that also, yeah, for the Rustler. That I built that from the ground up, but that's just for speed runs. Yeah, but it gets expensive. Man, so
Right.
yeah, we don't want to get in
Live and
trouble,
learn.
yeah.
Could have bought two X Maxes with no.
right? Right.
My most expensive RC is my STX 10 Honcho. That's why it's also the star of the channel, because
Yeah.
that truck has gone through so many looks, and and I can actually say, man, it's up there. That price for that truck, it's up there. So, and if I could put a price tag on it, I'll say it's probably like in the $4,500 range.
Oh my goodness! I thought I was mine expensive. Okay, yeah, you winning.
Me and Buck took like all the receipts, and it was over 1,100 for that track. So he says, "Heck yeah, not painted yet, right?" Nope, I painted the body. It's just sitting there. So it's
Yeah.
the only thing I had to do is solder a lead onto the ESC, and then that's it.
It's green and blue, right? Your body?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Swamper said I'm around 1,200 on my one summer custom. I would say my most expensive is probably my white TRX4. It's probably around about $1,000, 1,100 at the moment.
Wow.
With
Yeah.
upgrades, with all the upgrades and shit you do to it.
Yeah, mine is the XEX10 too. My first build. That's
Right.
around 15. Well, oh my god.
Cherokee.
Yeah.
And look, and the reason also my SCX10 is up there is because back in the day when I was actually driving in my job, when I was actually busy, I didn't have time, man, to ranch and everything. So what I would do, I would just take it to my local hobby shop.
When you
And
were
I
a
would
stripper.
actually, yeah, only on weekends. No, and so I would just tell my hobby shop, hey man, I need to do this, and this, and so they would charge me for labor and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then it gets crazy, bro, because you start buying stuff and adding stuff. Let me buy 5 here, 10 here,
Yeah.
50. When you start adding up at the end, I said, what in the world? How the heck it went up there?
Yeah, man. So
Denali's converting nitro to electric was expensive.
Wow.
And then JP Slayer said, my Stampede is the most I spent on because I owned it since 97.
Wow.
and that's cool, to
It's a
hear
lot of
those
parts.
stories, man, because even Earl RC also can relate with the same truck.
Right.
And then Jack said, I spent a long time ago 900 on a HPI 1.5 scale 5B portal buggy.
That's a cool vehicle right there.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I gotta run. It was good hanging out with you guys tonight.
Yeah,
Hey.
we're
Definitely.
Right.
a little bit.
Have
Thank
a good
Sounds
outside.
good, man. Take it easy.
Later, brother.
Um,
Appreciate it.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
So Jack, when is the video coming out of that beast you have
The
now?
DBXL.
Yeah.
Whose is it? A friend's or someone?
Yeah, it's his friends.
Oh.
He's saying he's going to do a full, he's not going to do a slow motion video. He's just going to do regular. Should be
Yeah.
cool for a change.
Yeah.
Cool. That thing rips, man.
Right?
I've seen one in action, and oh man, that thing rumbles the floor.
The motors are monster.
So
They're like Coke cans, the size of the motors in those.
Electric?
Yeah, the DBXLE.
Oh, okay.
Who avoided the question? RC Master.
outside RC because he left.
I'm not getting in trouble, he said.
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna answer that later. And look, and one of the major I guess costs of my SDX10 was when I converted, to the Vanquish, the Curry tools. Back then, man, it was, very fancy, high-end diffs, and that, pretty much that's what I'm rocking still. And so there, I spent on those axle housings, and then I also got the RC four-wheel drive, the 2.2 tires, and then the IROX, the Swamper tires that I have on there. And also I went ahead and put the light kit on the front light bar. What else? Also I put the hot racing, the metal transmission casing. And yeah, man, that was, and then also labor. The guys at my local hobby shop, they were pretty cool. The more I would, send them my truck, they would actually charge me less. But still, man, overall, I have a lot invested on that truck.
Yeah.
So, and if that truck can speak, man, even before I started to buy RCs, left and right, that was actually my first RC that I upgraded ever. So, yeah, man.
Wondering if Buck, you still got the bomber? We gotta make a video with the bomber and the Capra.
That'd be cool. Comparison.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to see a comparison.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
go up to that Skull Island place that we go to, Family Arts.
Oh, that is a sick place, bro.
It's only
Definitely.
a few miles from my house, so
Yeah.
it's not that bad to drive to. It takes about 15 minutes, 10 minutes.
I wish I could go with you, Steve-O.
Yes.
Same here, man.
Wish you would.
Wish you would, guys.
Wish.
We should place bets. If I send an invite to Brad, how long do you think it'll take him to jump on here with us?
Man, he's like the candy man. You can say that three times.
Trust me, that's like bait right there, man. I'm sure he'll jump in like seconds.
Then we'll say, all right, see you guys, and then
Later.
Round table.
Man, I wonder if Daniel could do 3D print head of the Stormtrooper for the Capra. That was sick.
That'd
I'm
be
sure. The
Stormtrooper
3D
head.
printer can do anything, man. Practically,
Right.
if you know what you're doing. So,
Be cool to
and,
make a
gentlemen, if
bobblehead
I may
too.
say, gentlemen, so JP Slayer Racing says, I can't wait to watch the Glamis video that BSRC is putting together. Yeah.
To be
So
previewed.
with being said, excuse me, my Glamosphere,
Fell off the cliff.
Glamosphere is currently at BSRC channel. If you guys are still, checking out, where my Glamosphere is at. So yeah, that will be the last location that it will go to. Justin, I know that he's working, with the car, with the vehicle. Once he is done, we will do a homecoming video of the Glamosphere, coming home to Papa. And trust me, man, I'm very excited, to get my car. It's been almost a year, man, in the making of this sport, and it's coming to an end. So that's good. That's good. Cool, man. So.
Here's a good question by Denali. what's the cheapest RC that you like that we should try? Question mark.
The
What tracks?
cheapest-
SST, probably.
Stay low.
Oh, that's a good question.
cheap-
Yeah. Oh, so
I don't know. I'm getting that WO toys that Banggood sent me for review, so that might be one.
Yeah, that looks like a good deal.
Looks like a good one at $85.
Yeah.
Hopped up.
I got that Star 10 red that Piranha for $65 on Amazon Prime. That's
Yeah.
not too bad.
I want to try the Axial, that 24X, what, XC24?
Yeah, that mini
Mhm.
crawler.
The mini.
oh, please don't go down that road. That's like all them fanboys with that 24. It's like crazy.
Yeah, well, one crawler from that scale, and I don't know if I don't even know if it's the same scale, but I don't know if you ever seen that the ECX, the Temper 2. Yeah, I own one myself, and boy, that thing
That's
crawls.
18 scale though. That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
very
okay.
capable rig.
And
RC McMaster said the FTX Outback Mini 2.0. After mod, you might as well buy a good one though.
also, I've been doing my research on that. You know, that new Losky that came out, and also we showcased it on Tank's live chat yesterday.
That 18
Losky
scale, yep.
stadium truck.
Yep.
That's also a bargain one because it's around $140. It has the aluminum chassis, and it has a LiPo battery that comes with it, and aluminum oil fill shock, and it's race ready. Apparently,
I think that Team Associate Reflex B, that 14B that Tony got.
Oh, yeah, that is sweet. The one that comes with, that got camo on it.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
I own one of those, but the truggy version. There's a buggy and then the truggy version, the reflex.
Yeah.
And I've never showcased, to be honest, but I have it.
Yeah, so Jack said the RGT Tundra.
Is that the same as the FTX Outback Mini 2.0 that Marcy Master thing?
I'm not too sure. All them little mini trucks, I don't look at any of them. Just like so.
Like FTX and RGT are like the same brand.
Yeah, I'll tell you actually what's actually not so bad. It's like $130. The HG crawler. The body alone in the thing is sick. Like it comes with all the accessories, little battery packs in the back. It's a pickup truck. Like.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
I wish you would own that though.
I wish you would.
I might just buy it for the body. Throw the rest of it away and just keep the body.
What's
Right.
a Slick Rock? JP Slayer saying is he the only one that owns a Viterra Slick Rock?
I hadn't heard of one of those.
When I saw that, I wanted to get it. I don't know. For reason, never.
Was it a crawler?
The only thing close
rock
to
racer,
it
or-
is that ECX. The Slick Rock is the same thing like as that ECX, the Temper 2.
Okay.
Same look.
RC
Like
McMaster.
grayish.
RC McMaster actually brought up a good point. He said, "Get a Ranger 600 ready to fly." You did say.
Welcome to
My bad. My bad.
Oh, here comes Street Fighter.
Associated Nanosport. Those are the ones that you were wanting me to look into for you. I don't even know if those are available yet. I know they were coming, but did you guys, you know which ones those are? Those little Team Associates comes with like two, like a puck and a ball, and then the nets where those guys were.
Oh yeah, I think I don't know if Tony's
Hmm.
here with us, but I think Tony bought that for his kids or something like that.
I don't know if it was that one because I don't think I've seen any videos besides Team Associates I know that they were coming out.
I remember he did mention that he was gonna buy that for his kids or something like that. I don't know.
Huh.
But it also that Denali Underground also mentioned Associated. Team Associated makes some really good short course trucks actually, and they're really good for the price too. I own the Team Associated, the SE10. I think it's a 10.3 or 2. I'm not sure, but it's the Lucas
Yeah.
Oil themed short course. And it's roughly like around, I would say like $200, and it's ready to run, man. So that's also a good bargain. You know,
Yeah.
of course, you know, if you're into.
I was
you know,
I was very surprised with that buggy that Daniel RC Voodoo did that review on it, and it's all
the
metal.
WL toys.
Yeah, metal chassis, metal, a bunch of metal parts, aluminum parts, real heavy, bro.
Maybe we need to
And I,
put some.
and that was quick, bro. A fast
Bad,
rig.
yeah. And I know you were driving it because I saw you on his
Yeah.
video. So instead of asking Daniel, we should ask you. So hey, how does it handle?
Real good, bro. I was very surprised with it. For the price, all that metal chassis, all metal parts, aluminum chocks and everything, man. Sweet, bro.
Yeah, I got one coming, so we'll see.
Oh, you see that? You'll see, bro.
And
Yeah.
hey, Steve-O, if I can say this live, man. So I contacted Rachel again, and see, Rachel is the sales rep for Banggood. I did contact Rachel, you know, to see if I'm eligible for review, and no reply. So I'm done.
Sometimes it takes a minute to get back to people.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And now she would have. I think she would have tell you.
She said,
Yeah. RC Voodoo said, don't mention it while MM is here. He will reach.
there's what she did was sent me the shipping thing and said, what color do you want, red or green? But then before that, she took a screenshot of my views in that tank that they sent me last, and it had like 1,400 views, and she was like, this one did pretty good. I'm like, yeah, well, I think that buggy will do good too since it's new. And then next thing you know, she was shipping it. I don't know how many views you got to get or how many sales you got to get.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I did. I'm sure I did horribly on the. I mean, the thing is, you know, I did that review on that. What is it? The WLP, that Toyota crawler truck.
Yeah.
You know, I tried my best. You know, to.
It just you gotta work your way up. They're not gonna send you the expensive stuff right away. So it takes time. You know,
Oh,
takes
yeah,
time. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get sent some of that stuff that Daniel gets sent.
Yeah.
Some of them friggin' military vehicles.
Yeah.
Voodoo says he told her to send me that.
Well, you didn't tell her to send it to me, man. I'm kind of bummed out.
But I would like to just.
RC Master is saying.
Go ahead.
What's that?
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead,
go ahead.
Mike.
Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I would like to say thank you to everybody because as I'm sitting here, I just hit 500 subs. So, yay.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, cool, man.
Very nice.
Congratulations.
Congrats, brother. That's pretty awesome, bro.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
So do we party? Do we get the buzz? I mean, what are we gonna do here?
The Venga bus is coming.
We're gonna order pizza, extra cheese,
Aloha.
peanut butter.
That's it.
Anybody have the 1-800 number for what is it? Enterprise?
Some nice pineapple rings.
Cool, man. So
Congrats,
that's awesome.
brother.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And RC Master says Ranger 600 ready to fly. Take a look. You did mention this in the last chat. As far as you know, because I was telling my viewers and people here in the live stream that I've been wanting to fly, and pretty much I'm already set. The plane that I'm looking at is I think it's the Trojan S, from I think It's from Horizon Hobby, but I can't remember the brand of that plane. But it's the Trojan S. It's the Air Force, the yellow Air Force plane. It's pretty small, and it has safe, all these features, and it's pretty cool. So, but I will check out the Ranger 600. I've never seen it, but yeah, I'll take a look at it. Of course.
Does Banggood have any planes? Do they sell planes?
They practically sell anything, man.
I just
They
have
sell
what?
tanks, planes, chargers, batteries.
Lots of drones and stuff, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Think of like a drone that I can get that'll do video, like where you can get those cool shots, taking off and then being above the fashion spot, shit like that.
Hmm.
But I don't want to spend a bunch of money. That's the thing on a freaking drone because I don't know. But I want those shots though.
Oh, heck yeah.
But the thing
They
with
look great.
the thing with drones, man, you gotta be what is it? What do you call it? You have
Tech
to be
savvy.
registered or something like that. I don't know if that's familiar with
Yeah,
your
it
state.
depends on the weight of the drone. Yeah, you got to register them now.
Oh, they even do that in Detroit. They probably don't even think about it.
Freaking in New
Free
York,
for all.
in New York, you couldn't put one up without having a light for it. Like, it's crazy.
I think that's why DJI put out that new Mavic Mini, because it's below the weight of the registration.
Yeah.
The Mini Pro.
Possibly.
I saw
I'm not
that.
positive, but
Yeah, that's coming up this month, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
I think where I live, we've got like a 400-foot height restriction. We can't go above
Wow.
4
Yep.
feet, something like.
and you
Okay.
can't go a certain distance to airports.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially after 9/11, a lot of stuff changed.
Yeah, and one of the things, as far as flying, yeah, man, that's very discouraging. That you have to register your drone and this and that, and then also I've seen in YouTube where people get, I guess, they panic, when they see a drone. There was a guy that I guess he does like those aerial pictures or whatever,
Hmm.
for engineers and all that, and apparently they called the cops on him, and he had, the permit, he had the I guess the receipt, for the guy who hired, and then he had his registration and everything, and the person that called the cops, he was very paranoid. And that's one of those things, man, that I fear too, man. People. What's that?
I'm trying to see what Denali's talking about. It says 4 more, and I'll give away the new Arma.
My guess is subscribers. You can't see how many subscribers he has on his channel, but I'm assuming 4 more subscribers, and he'll give away.
Oh, cool.
You guys hear?
Since Sean was talking about it.
That's all he needs is 4 more to hit what, like a 500 or 1,000 or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He doesn't have it listed on his channel.
Oh, he does.
Have it listed? No, it just says subscribed.
Close your door.
And speaking of subscribers, I've been wanting to get to 1,000 subscribers, man. I really do miss, doing live streams
Bro,
and stuff. So
I'm close to it. I got what? 18.
And
I know,
18
yeah.
1,800 more. I mean, yeah, 1,800.
More.
18 more.
Yep,
Yeah,
within
man,
20.
Came in
Well-
with 11, now you're about to leave with 1,000. Let's get them there, boys and girls.
Yeah,
and
check out everybody's channels.
yeah, 984, bro.
Yeah. So yeah,
Remember-
man. Go anybody.
16.
I'm sure everybody's already at subscribe to Lemon Charlie, but yeah, man,
Wow.
help them out. Get them to 1,000.
You remember that?
So Denali said 96 currently.
Oh, damn.
Started at 14. Now you're only 14 away from 1,000.
Wow, I don't know, man.
He only
Because-
needs four more to hit 100. Let's see. Meet.
Yeah. He said he met Steve at 14 subs. He had 14 subs when he met Steve.
Oh look, RC Trollray, he's at 39.
39.
Subscribe to him.
Hold
Nice.
on, we'll get you, bro. We
Yeah.
gotta get you up there, man.
Make sure.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, like the guy said, when I first come here to Steve, I had 11 subscribers, man.
Yeah.
Try to
And-
get everybody.
It's actually funny that I hit 500 today because Monday will actually be a year when I
Wow.
first video up on YouTube.
Nice.
Nice.
Not bad considering I don't do any giveaways or anything. So
My 2 year will be on the 1st on New Year's Day.
mm,
New Year's Day will be. So hopefully I hit 3,000 by then.
nice.
That's cool, man.
That's your boy
And
Jack's
me, it's
recommending
been
you
months, man,
subscribe
that
to a
I
bunch of
just
other
got, like, the
people.
700 subs, you know. So
Yeah, I got
yeah, I
him.
mean, I got that new software. Hopefully, you know, I can attract new viewers. So we'll see, man.
All
If
right.
you if you change the bed sheets, probably you get 1,000.
I know, right? I'm gonna go Buzz Lightyear theme or something. You know?
I'll tell you, bro.
I'm not going to my bed sheets until I hit 1,000.
Some
You know,
Powerpuff.
by the time it's done.
So yeah, man. So everybody, you know, if you're not subscribed to Denali Underground, go ahead and he's right there in the comment section. You know,
Yeah, man.
great
Jack's
content.
making a good point too. It's taken him 10 years to get to 1,000.
Wow.
Sometimes it seems like the subs go up quick, and then sometimes you're in a rut for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 2.4.
Seems like if you're cross-platform too with Instagram and Facebook and everything, it helps too.
Yeah, and
Yes.
that's another reason why I joined Instagram.
Yeah.
Because one of my friends, he's like, "Yeah, well, just join Instagram, you know, post pictures and go from there." And
Or-
it is helping.
Yeah, it does. Or if you have a lot of cousins like me, tell them to subscribe.
Primo, el tío, el
Right.
Yeah,
cuñado,
everybody.
No Christmas card if you don't subscribe.
Exactly.
you know. So
All right.
Jack,
yeah, man.
Jack said, "Hello, don't complain. Took me over 10 years to get 1,000."
I know, and every time, you know, Jack always says that, you know, it has taken him, you know, that long to get to. I'm very surprised, man, because Jack's work is just on point. You know,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
one of the things that he mentions is that everything looks really good in slow motion,
Yeah.
and I took that comment by heart. Okay, and lately I've been doing, you know, some slow motion takes, you know, here and there, and personally, I do enjoy seeing in slow motion. So I'm actually
Been running in
taking
front
his
of the
advice
mirror in
and,
slow motion. I do look better.
yeah, you know, putting you know, cologne in slow motion,
By trimming, I
getting
get
into the car in slow motion.
The worst thing for me about doing slow motion, it means then you have to add music. So it's like an extra step you have to go through. Like so.
Yeah.
And with
I like
me,
to speed my crawling
I don't know
up
if I said
myself.
this before, but and I don't know if I said this before, but you know, when I make a video, I have something in mind. You know, like for example, one of my subscribers and one of my viewers. So I did this truck with Turn the Page, you know, with Metallica, and I know that's pretty much a remake, a song of remake. I don't know if the original artist, you know, that came up with the song, but I just couldn't hear the saxophone over the guitar, you know, with this truck. I just, and I had to go with Metallica. I'm sorry, but you know, so yeah, I really do enjoy, you know, that song, and it went really well because it broke down, and now it's back on the road. You know? So,
No.
the page.
yeah, right.
How do you know? How do you not get copyrighted so much?
I do. I just
Yeah.
nothing happens.
He's not.
I mean,
Yeah, he's not
if
monetized yet. So
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
if I ever get monetized, I'm sure half
Yeah.
of my videos are not eligible. So
Steve-O, get one for
but,
me, bro.
I mean, my vision is not.
You
to
still
make
get view
it
time on them
monetized.
though, probably.
Mm.
Let me see.
You already knew what I was going to get, huh?
Yeah.
Monstered up.
RC McMaster said, I will post a video if I hit 1,000 subscribers and another one at 2,000.
There you go. You could just try to give away a used RC to get like 10,000 subscribers.
Right.
RC Trail Rider, I do all my editing on my phone. Everything is done on my phone.
Yeah, same here.
Mhm.
So yeah, man.
That's how I
And-
started out too. Yep.
And look, and also another thing, and I don't know if you guys can relate, but every time you do a video, you make sure, like, if you saw your previous video, you know which angle to go to, or you know where to put the camera next, or every day, man, it's a learning
works.
experience, So
Yeah.
Definitely.
that is also a thing, that comes into YouTube, and you have to take into consideration. And yeah, man, so.
Yeah,
And
I don't.
one thing I will say. Go ahead, Sean.
No, I don't take any of that into consideration. I just put a video up that, to me, it looks good. So fuck everybody else if they don't like it.
Yeah, and look, and also when I started YouTube, I started with my phone, okay, and to me, apparently, I didn't know that my phone would shake a lot. Okay, so when I would post a video, at 1080p, it would look okay, but if you go at a lower resolution, it looked like I had Parkinson's right now, and some guy did mention in the videos, like, hey man, I didn't know that Michael J. Fox was your helper. And I was like, really? And so I lowered the resolution, and I knew what he was talking about. Like, holy crap, So that's when I invested on a used GoPro, and I went from there. So yeah, man. Every day is a learning experience.
I still use a GoPro 5. Like, so
That's what I got. GoPro 5, and then I got that GoPro 7 when we had that donation. And Denali did when we first started getting a little bit better videos, and then they come out with the 8 now. Oop, I gotta still mute them, making all that crunching.
Who's making that crunch?
Of course, the 8's a little bit different. They changed the chassis, and you got to buy a few different things for it.
I'm nervous today. That's why.
Nervous?
Yeah, too much monsters.
Wait, how much is the new Arma right now, Sean? I have no idea. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a known thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, and let me tell this, if we can speak a little bit about Arma, one thing I will say, I may get an Arma in the future, and it's gonna be the Mojave.
Yeah.
I would like to do a comparison from the UDR and the Mojave side by side, but that's a keeper. So
That would be epic at Dasher Boy Arena for sure.
yeah, man, that would be pretty cool. So
what's the price on the X Max?
Depends. Well, I think the 8S is like $800, $900, something like that.
Yeah, they're all different prices.
So
I think Denali Underground's saying it doesn't matter what the price is, Steve-O. You're gonna get one.
Oh, not
Is that what he's saying?
probably giving it away.
That's cool, man.
I hope I win it.
Right.
Sweet.
And speaking about Arma, you're doing that giveaway, right, Javier?
Yes, sir. Still
Cool.
there.
All right, later. Have a good one, Jack.
Yeah,
Still
it's coming
got
up this week.
Yeah, still got the Outcast. There.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. The raffle, yeah.
Yeah, 10th anniversary. We still more entries, so
Cool,
we're
man.
getting there.
Mm.
Take it
I
easy,
want-
Jack. RC
I
Blue, take it easy.
Mojave just like I want to get a Mojave just to hook it and the UDR up to the one controller and do a proper side by side comparison, like you know, where everybody runs one for 5 minutes and then runs the next one. I want to try running the two of them right side by side.
All right.
So, you
You
know,
got the controller.
and then it'd be a good way to compare the two of them. Both of them are running right bang there and then, you know.
Hopefully that it'll be a decent price, new Arma coming out where people can buy it for Christmas, because that will be what I'm saving up for.
And that's what I was trying to say, because the X-Men's around $900, right? And usually Arma, they go a lot, below that price. So I bet you that if it's an X-Men's killer, I'll say around close to 730.
No, but if you notice though, the armors are getting more and more up there in price. They got everybody sucked in and got all their fanboys now, so now they can start putting their price up more and more. Like,
But how much was how much is the UDR, or when it first came out? It was about the
Like
same
800.
Price.
Yeah.
Yeah, $800, close to 900. This one,
It
that
was-
Mojave one, is what, $630, right?
Yeah, because that's probably just because the UDR now is 650 brand new or something. So that's probably why they compared it to the price the UDR is at right now. Probably.
Yeah. So they went below that price a lot. So that's what I'm thinking next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, you're going on for for Veterans Day on the 11th, right?
Yeah, well, we gotta celebrate for our brothers, man. Usually,
That's STEVO's surgery day.
Yeah.
oh yes, Steve, I'm gonna pray for you.
If I can, I'll try to get on if it's possible.
No,
Try to get the Wi-Fi
worry,
password at
bro.
the hospital.
Right?
yeah, you're more important, bro. Get yourself
Get yourself,
Exactly.
Evo.
Yeah,
Let's see
yeah, bro.
how it goes. I mean, I might be able to just listen in, or maybe
Yeah, sure. You're gonna be with us in heart, brother. So
Definitely, man. Definitely.
no.
And
You just-
Steve, I don't know if you ever saw Animaniacs, but you can actually go, "Hello, nurse. Can I get some Wi-Fi going on?"
Wi-Fi password. I gotta get on Operation Red Power tonight.
Cool.
That's what you gotta do, man.
People waiting.
So, yeah. Let me know, bro, if you need help I'm here for you.
Yeah,
Same here, man.
probably just a few days in the hospital, so
Okay.
we'll see how it goes.
Cross
bro.
my fingers for you.
Yeah.
Wow. RC McMaster said the X-Max is 1,000 sterling over
Wow.
there. That's $1.30 till £1. Like, so that's a lot. That's like
Wow.
crazy. Like,
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
JP,
pardon my ignorance, but that's sterling. I thought that was euro.
no, he's like me in Northern Ireland. He uses in Wales. They use sterling. Scotland they use
Okay.
sterling. England,
Okay.
Northern Ireland. So the United Kingdom we use sterling, but in the south of I go to the south of Ireland, that's euros.
Okay.
So what's
So-
the sign for euro then?
What's
God,
the
I'm
Looks
what?
like an L, doesn't it?
No, the sign for a euro is like a backwards E type thing, like
Yeah.
backwards E.
Huh.
But
Okay.
the thing is, if I fly back to Northern Ireland and get stuck, and then I fly over to England to go watch a football match or something, they won't actually accept my sterling. I have to change it again because it says Bank of Northern Ireland, so I have to change it. So I get killed everywhere I go with exchange rates.
Wow.
Because even if I go into the south of Ireland, they won't accept the British pound then. So then I have to get euros. It just kills me. Like,
That's crazy. I see. Look, like for example, me, I'm familiar with pesos and dollars. That's it.
pesos in Dallas.
Yeah.
So Steve, you know what kind of surgery is it gonna be? Like a laser or
Oh, I don't know exactly. It was all in crazy medical terms.
yeah, crazy talk?
Yeah, something by the T this, by the T that, by the L this, by the
So those are your different vertebrae they're listing.
yeah.
I like when it's trying to explain stuff to me and they say, okay, so you can use in English again?
Right.
Yeah, they're listing different backbones, different
You
numbers.
should have replied. Is that an 1/8 scale, 1/16 scale?
Brushless.
Brushless.
Are you gonna be brushless or are you gonna use
Is there a YouTube video I could watch?
So, Vice Boy, if you look at the comments, RC McMaster put the symbol for the euro in there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So that's the different. Oh.
Yeah, that's a symbol for the euro. Steve, that would be a good idea. You should give the surgeon the GoPro and tell him you're going live.
what? So
Yeah.
strap it to his head.
Yeah, tell him you're going live. Like, yeah.
At least I'll tell him the
Yeah,
whole
do it live.
get knocked out when they give me the anesthesia. I'll try to fight it like
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rick will probably hear yourself. You can go live directly. So that would
Bro,
work, yeah.
the last time I went to surgery, they did anesthesia on me. And my wife, she was trying to make fun of me and recording me, and I was cursing like a mother. The doctor, everybody sitting in front of me. F you, F you. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What's wrong with this guy? I don't know him.
So I guess I can relate a little bit. When I was probably, let's say 20, so I had to remove my wisdom teeth, all four, and so I went to my dentist course and everything. And so long story short, right, me being a macho guy, and so they pretty much told me step by step what they were gonna do and everything. And they said, you know what, so we're just gonna remove 2 one day, and then you're gonna come back next week, and then we'll remove the other 2. And I said, the hell with it, man. If I'm already here, let's do all 4, right? And they just looked at me. They laughed at me. I mean, they looked at their schedule and everything, and they said, really, that's what you want to do? I said, yeah, bro, I'm already here. Let's do it. Everyone laughed, and they said, all right, that's what you want? We'll do it. Oh, bro, my whole attitude changed, bro, because I started seeing syringes and tools, and holy crap, what am I getting myself into,
And the dentist took out the chippy hammer.
That's
Yeah.
I got all 4 of my wisdom teeth taken out at the same time. They were all impacted, so they had to slice the gum off.
Yep.
Peels apart and pull it out in pieces, and
So-
I had all done.
Yeah, me too.
I was like this big when I was done with that. Oh my god,
Yeah.
so much.
Crap.
Denali said, make it live for us. I'll give away an RC.
The doctor needs an RC. This is weird. They give you I've never seen this stuff before. Instead of tape all over your arm, ripping your arm hairs out, it's like some type of mesh, and it sticks to itself like Velcro
Wow.
when they pull your blood out of you. Vampires. Damn
Bonus.
vampires.
I know, right?
They wanted 6 tubes. They were doing all this extra shit that my insurance company was like, well, he's going to have to pay for that because that has nothing to do with the surgery. They were checking my iron levels and stuff because I had blood transfusions before. So they want to, my iron levels were up to par. And they're like, on the last tube, they're
Seems
like,
kind of important.
Number 6 is it's stopping. I'm like,
Squeezing your arm, trying to get more out of it.
yes,
Like a sponge.
moving the needle around. Oh, there it goes.
Ouch.
It's squirting again.
Oh.
But I will admit the best thing about going to the doctor or the dentist is the feeling of the needle when it first breaks your skin. There's just nothing more peaceful feeling like.
Yeah, when the drugs
Being penetrated.
once they get in you, then you feel good. But
No, just the initial feeling. Even when you go to the dentist, when the needle breaks your gum, just the feeling when the needle jabs in. Like,
This guy
You
don't
trying to
like,
give us all the shivers, or
don't like cheese, but he likes needles.
right? He's down with needles.
That's crazy, man. No, but yeah, man, you know, in good spirit. Hopefully everything turns out okay, Steve-O. You know, we're here for you, man, and hang in there, bro. You know, all you gotta do is, you know, stay positive and trust me, man, you'll come out of it. So
We got your 6, bro.
exactly. So
Well, guys, it is after midnight here. On, now it is a Saturday morning chat. So I will shut this down and we'll have a little bit of after hours talk, and then I will go inside and lay my ass down to sleep. So I will start from the bottom. Mr. 11 Charlie, say what you got to say, son.
Cool, bro. Thank you, Steve-O, for having me always, man. Appreciate it, brother. All you guys, everybody in the chat, thank you for being here and spending time with Steve-O. On Monday, Operation 11 Charlie, 8 o'clock, we're gonna celebrate Steve-O. It's gonna be okay with you know, with the surgery and Veterans Day. So
Veterans Day, baby.
yeah, we can't wait to you know, spend some time with you guys. So thank you for having me always, Steve-O.
Anytime, brother. Green Frog RC, Mr. Kagan.
Thanks for having me, Steve-O. Had fun. Nice chatting with you guys.
Definitely,
Have a
man.
great weekend.
Thanks for coming on, you too. RC Basher Boy.
all right. So first of all, I like the extra flaming hot Cheetos. Just want to point that out. Two, man, once again, Steve-O, you know, hope everything goes well in your surgery. Also, I'll be on 11 Charlie's Veteran Day video. Also, check him out. And please leave a like on your way out. You know, great live stream. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. And I'm glad to be part of it. So take it easy, guys. See you on the next one. Cool.
Okay, Sean.
everybody, thanks for taking the time to stop by. And if any of us haven't hit the thumbs up, hit it on your way out. And
Yes.
Steve-O, as usual, thanks for having me, and best of luck on Monday. Hope everything goes well.
Anytime. Thanks everybody for showing up tonight. Hope you guys had a good time. I know I did, hanging out with everybody, just shitting and talking about RCs and other things. But thanks everybody for the well wishes, and we'll see you on the next one. Catch you hopefully Monday on Operation 11 Charlie.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
later.